Yay, I'm 4 months old. Haha. Yay, I'm 3 months old. Six months old? I knew I was old. Degree 163 cry.
Hey guys, welcome pre-stream check time. Still haven't found out a way to make myself not clear and see-through when I'm wearing this. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope your weekend was good. How are things going? What do we got? We got a lot of people doing their Twitch renewals. Let's see. Shoutouts. We got I'm in for life 4 months. We got the Scoot for 3 months. Shoutouts. We got a hype train going. Alan Michael resubbed for 6 months. 6 months old. Congratulations. Silent Dream has been resubbed. Resubbed for 5 months, but total of 8 months. That's pretty good. And then Caro Klops subscribed with Prime. It looks like it might be your first sub, but if so, awesome. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Welcome to being an amazing acolyte. Make sure you guys are on our Discord as well. ! Discord. We'll get you the link, and then you can, or just go to join.thegrim.gg. Maybe there we go. Join.thegrim.gg. That'll get you on our Discord, and there's a secret chat for those of you. Anyways, we're going to be getting streamed. Let me just make sure you guys can hear them talking. Nobody's talking. Someone say something so I can test my audio levels for stream.
Something.
Hello.
Booger, tit.
Well, we're officially demonetized in the first 30 seconds of the video. Thanks, Tiffany.
Anything I can do to help?
Oh my god. Freaking Tiffy. Anyways, it looks like we're doing good. All right, I'm cooking something special. Nina might edit it out, but it's still going to be on the live stream forever and ever. And Caro, first time viewing live, but you've been watching the YouTube uploads. That's really cool. We're about roughly 2 months from when we stream to when we get it to YouTube. Enough time for it to, make people forget. I see YouTube comments. It's like, I was watching this stream and it was so crazy. And then I watched in the chat and I saw myself chatting. So shout outs to the people that forget. Folks. Hey, Joseph! ! Welcome back for your 3-month resub. Awesome. Anyways, I got something very special cooking up tonight. I'm not going to spoil it yet because I don't know if any of my streamers are still viewing at the minute, but we're going to do something super evil and super diabolical tonight. So if you're interested in seeing a very fun and balanced and fair game of Clocktower, hit the road. Because this first game is going to be completely unfair. Stay tuned and figure out why. We'll be back with the start of the stream in just a minute.
In this place.
Hey everyone, it's Monday. Welcome to Monday Night Clocktower here at the Grim. I'm your stream host and storyteller for the night, Evil Steve, and I'm joined by 12 of the most amazing acolytes you'll ever see. Say hi, amazing acolytes.
Hi, amazing.
Why,
Hi,
hello
amazing
there.
acolyte.
Hello.
Sorry for all the alert messages. I sent 10 gift subs to chat right before we went live. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We had a hype train going. I wanted to extend it just a little bit longer. So if you have not yet, get those subs out. Yeah, it's calling out each individual sub one by one. So it's taken a bit. Anyhow, let's why the sub alerts are going on. Thanks everyone for joining me tonight. We have a pretty exciting week at Clocktower coming up. Tonight we are running a couple of fun scripts, including one of the winners of our last script competition, which was the Fabled competition. This last Saturday, our newest script competition closed, and that script competition was the alternate win condition script contest, which had to feature some sort of alternate win condition. So we have currently closed submissions on those. If you're just now learning about it, sorry, better luck next time. But I can say you got some cool games coming your way because we are in the process of starting that judging. So hold tight and be on the lookout for an announcement probably coming on one of our Monday night streams. But besides that, this week, we have an EU stream coming up tomorrow with Lars and Amber. So, I call it an EU stream, but essentially it's just EU-friendly time zone. So if you normally miss our streams because it's like 4 a.m. for you, well, tune in tomorrow for the EU stream because it'll be perfect timing. But the big thing this week, it's new character week for Blood in the Clocktower. It was pushed back a week because of the holidays. So instead of the last week of the month, it was pushed to the first week of the month, which means this Thursday will be a brand new character coming to Clocktower. TPI will be announcing it this Thursday around 4 p.m. Pacific time is when they usually announce it. They will play a game with it on stream. And as soon as that's done, Ben's gonna kick it over to us, jump onto our stream, and we're gonna play with the new character, one of the first to bring it to you and play it. So if you're interested in seeing what it is, you gotta come in Thursday night and hang out with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We still don't know what it is. I'm gonna be completely surprised. Probably I'm gonna put money and say it's probably not another traveler. But you never know.
Maybe not. Who knows?
I will probably say they probably will consider, they might do that joke character thing again like they did last time, right? With the, what was the character? The pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
So it's time for the turkey maybe, although we missed the Thanksgiving day, so maybe not. But yeah, they have a knack for picking holidays, right? They did Thanksgiving and turkey. Elf on a shelf for
God,
Christmas.
no.
Yes, the elf on a shelf.
Why?
And yeah, that's going to be Thursday, so tune in on Thursday. So that's our fun, exciting week this time. I don't think there's any. Can anyone think of anything else amazing or announcement? I mean, everyone here is amazing. If you're watching this and you're like, hey, this Clocktower game is pretty cool, I want to know how to play, jump on our Discord server, join.thegrim.gg. We host games almost every day of the week these days, but the big beginner games are on Sundays and Wednesdays. Tiffy, you got the floor. What's up?
So I want to talk about PAX Unplugged, which is this weekend. I'm going to be going there and storytelling all weekend, as will Becca, who's another one of our moderators. So if you're interested in playing in person, come to PAX Unplugged in the Philly area.
There you go. PAX Unplugged in Philly this week. Is it through the whole weekend, Tiffy? Like it starts when? It starts on Thursday, or?
I think it starts Friday and goes through
Friday.
Sunday.
All right, and you're gonna have a bunch of Crim and Chat says, I'll be there. Go check out Tiffy and go play some Blood in the Clocktower. You guys are gonna be running games all weekend, or what's up?
Yep, there's a deception zone where they're going to be playing other social deduction games, but there's a lot of us who are just there to be storytelling Clocktower. And so they've got us pretty much around the clock blocked up to storytell games. And also, that's the only reason I'm going to PAX Unplugged, so I'll also be playing whenever I can. It's going to be a good time where Becca and I are lodging in with the Kinky Clocktower crew. So that should be a great time.
That's going to be a nice, fun weekend in many ways. So you go have fun with that, Tiffy, and get a picture with Tiffy and post it on our Discord.
Yeah.
Rob, you got something you want to say? Some sort of announcement?
Yeah, I have a question, Steve.
Sure.
Have we set a date or made any final plans yet for a Christmas stream special or anything like that?
Why, yes, Rob. As a matter of fact, we have. It's going to be next Monday night. So it is that time of year. Christmas is right around the corner. So next Monday night, we're going to have a special guest. Nashable will be joining us on stream, and we're going to be running his Christmas homebrew, which is called, what's it called?
A Very Merry Clocktower, I think.
A Very Merry Clocktower. Thanks, Rocco. It's entirely homebrew, and it's Christmas themed, and it's holiday themed, and it's a lot of fun. And he's actually added one new character since last year that was unlocked through some sort of ARG that they did. So over there at the Chill on the Clocktower server. So that's a lot of fun. So if you want to see some fun holiday shenanigans, tune in next Monday night at the same time, same bat chime, same bat channel. And we're going to be playing a lot of fun. We did it last year for Christmas, and it was pretty cool. Good shout outs on that, Rob. I would have forgot to remind people. All right, I think that's all the upfront stuff. Let's play some freaking Clocktower. I'm gonna go talk with chat for a bit. You guys stay here. We're gonna get rolling. Just a minute. All right, chat. I'm not sure if I'm gonna I'll probably be doing the storytelling with Nash, but I might play in one of the games. Maybe I'll play game 2. I'm gonna let Nash run it and make all the decisions, but I'll be there for stream perspective at least. Haven't entirely decided. Bats have channels. They do in the 1980s or 70s when Batman was on TV with Adam West. Same bat time. Same bat channel. Okay. Chat. Hang tight with me for a second because we are about to get up to some gosh dang shenanigans. So 2 things we have to cover. First, this script we are playing is called You and Me and Me and You by Pengums. It was from our Fable competition. It does feature a revolutionary pair. So what I need to know from you, chat, is who do we want to make the revolutionary pair? I'll minimize this so you can actually see everyone. I want you guys to let me know who should be the revolutionary pair. Collectively in chat, let me know what you guys think, and we will make that pair, whichever pair you think will make the most fun. We got an Ash and Jeffy, Rocco and Motaro, Rob and Motaro. Yeah, so the way Revolutionary Pairs works is it's 2 players that neighbor each other. So they have to be neighboring on the Grim. Rocco and Bryant, Rocco and Denny. We got a lot of Roccos in there. Tiffy, Denny. It has to be neighbors. That's part of the problem with this, right? So the fabled reads, 2 neighboring players are known to be the same alignment. Once per game, one of them registers falsely. Denny and Bryant, opposite energies. Tiffy Denny, Tiffy Denny. I got a lot of Tiffy Denny's. I see a lot of Tiffy Denny's coming through right here at the end. I can force them to sit next to each other. That's true. Fredo Jeffy's a fun pair as well. All right. We can move players, but I'm letting them. They pick their own seats. I don't want to move them yet. Denny Bryant is the best pair. Okay, I'm gonna put a poll up real quick. First poll. There we go. So new poll. We have Tiffy Denny. We have Bryant Denny. We have Fredo Jeffy. Oh yeah, I'm turning off additional votes. You can't do additional votes this time, Nat. You're right. Eric Rob for social. I see a couple of Eric Robs in there, so I'll do Eric Rob. Okay. I'm gonna do 2-minute poll. I'm also gonna do one on I'm gonna do a poll for YouTube as well. So which pair? Tiffy Denny. Bryant Denny. Fredo Jeffy. Eric Rob. Polls live on YouTube. Polls live on which pair? Polls live on. So we got the poll live on both. Okay. Hello, Maka host. Thanks for catching the live stream. Okay, so here's the other half of what's going on tonight. Last week after the game ended, we were having casual conversation after the game, and Denny Boy made the comment that says, Steve, your evil win rates on stream are atrocious. And he didn't have the actual numbers. I even followed up and asked, but like at least 2-to-1 good versus evil win. Like good wins way too much when I on all my stream games. And I thought back and I'm thinking to a lot of the moments, and I think he's right. I think good wins too much. So last year, or earlier this year, probably. Yeah, I think it was probably earlier this year. Yeah, win rate discussion. Earlier this year, I did a stream where I wanted to put my thumb on the scale just a little bit. So earlier in the year, I did a challenge where I wanted to try to make the game get to Final 3, but I wanted good to win in the end. I thought that was the hardest challenge to do as a storyteller, was to give the good enough information to not end the game early, but then they get to the Final 3 and still are able to win. So I don't cheat. I don't do anything that's breaking the rules. But every decision I make helps guide the game. Storytellers have a lot of leeway in what they do. So tonight, to help boost my evil win rate, at least for this first game, I'm putting my thumb on this scale, and I'm going to try to help evil win this game. Now, this is controversial because a lot of people are going to say, "Oh man, that's not nice," or "Oh man, that's not fair." But indeed, I am going to do it. Now, let me just, yeah, and then I'm still going to open the bets on who's going to win, good or evil. And if you think that good's still going to win, which they apparently do quite a bit on the stream, then you can vote against me. Now, caution, word of caution, players or people at home, this is not something you should try to do at home. You should not really go into the game trying for one side or the other to win. But this is entertainment, and we're going to try something a little different. So unless you have a core group of friends that play a lot together and you want to, shake things up a bit, please try not to do that. Oh, Rock and Rollers gets to 11 subs, and the poll has just ended. So over on Twitch, the winning pair is Tiffy Denny. Yes, I am evil tonight. Evil when he's more fun to me. Yeah. Okay, so here's the Twitch poll results. Tiffy Denny has the most with 17 to 11. The poll over here on YouTube is also Tiffy Denny with 45% of the vote. So I think it's very clear you guys want Tiffy Denny, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's go tell people.
Give me beer when I was like 5.
All right, players, really quick. I haven't sent out rolls yet. However, we have polled both of our YouTube chat and our Twitch chat. They have voted, and they have chosen that our revolutionary pair is going to be Denny Boy and Tiffy.
Yay! At least we know we're on the same team this time.
Well, chat, they're too predictable.
That's true.
Yeah, I asked chat for the pairings, and we narrowed it down to 4 popular pairings, and then I let them vote on both Twitch and YouTube, and both chats were on the same wavelength, and you won both polls. So easy choice.
Nice.
Well, either
Choices were though. Hold on here. Who are the other choices?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You really want to know who the other choices were?
No.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
The other one of we did 4 choices. So Tiffy Denny were one choice. Denny Bryant was another choice. Eric Robb was a pair that people wanted to see, and then Fredo Jeffy was another one.
Yeah, Mash, we're Swiss cheese over here.
Surrounded, but not us.
So, anyways, I'm gonna go finish setting up. I had to take a couple minutes to do that poll, so that's why it was taking a little bit too long. All right, we'll be back. Okay, I didn't tell him about the evil thing. Shh. We're cheating for evil. So now, funnily enough, people were talking about, I guess not Oho then. I actually thought Oho would be a pretty good one for this challenge because they can kill whatever role they want. Maybe I'm crazy? Do we have any reward requests? No reward. Okay. Am I too crazy on that? I don't think I'm going to put Poppy Grower in. I don't think there's any need for Poppy Grower. Remember, I want evil to win. Probably do poison or witch. I was considering doing Baron and having all of the outsiders in play. I did Barber, so that way the Oak can kill the Barber and swap whenever they want. So it kind of simulates the Star Pass. Yeah. The third member of the Revolutionary Pair. Hey, Andy. If the Savant dies early, we can't do anything with these rolls to tip the scales. The drunk would be dependent on where it lands, for sure. Demon doesn't need to bluff Poppy Grower because they know it's not in play, right? Probably Fortune Teller drunk, but I don't know. Savant drunk just lets us do whatever we want. Savant drunk can cause the most chaos. Yeah, there are no, yeah. Balloonist can go hard. A drunk balloonist can go hard. If I do Baron, I get all four outsiders, which I think is really powerful, right? All right, I'm not going to overthink it. Drop. If you want to push evil, drop Fortune Teller for Pixie. You think just giving no Fortune Teller information at all? Drunk Poppy Grower was on my list. I mean, Pixie. I'm doing a lot of mean stuff here, right? I'm doing Farmer in an Oho game. I'm doing, I'm doing a Baron, so we have all outsiders to play. I'm doing a Balloonist. It might even be the drunk. I do have one extra character because I forgot about the. I do have one extra character because I forgot about the double outsider thing. Yeah, We don't really need the balloonist when we got the Baron for sure. Although the balloonist can think that they added the extra outsider to cover why that is. We could just give Fortune Teller as a bluff. But Dice Witch, you missed the note, right? We're not helping good with misses. We're helping evil with misses. We are playing as evil as possible. Yeah, we're doing this. I mean, guys. If I can't make evil win with this setup, then we're in trouble. And we don't know where the Revolutionary Pair is going to end up, good or evil. That might just screw everything over. Okay. Denny and Tiffy are the good pair. So, if I want to be really evil to the noble, I show the Baron, right? Although I could just show the Baron to the investigator, which is probably meaner. The Revolutionary Pair can misregister alignment, but I don't think it can misregister character type, right? One of them register. It just says they register falsely. That's true. You're right. They can. Is that too on the nose? Got it. It does help evil, right? How bad am I trying to be here? Maybe I'm talking myself off the ledge here. Maybe I don't want to be that mean. So the Revolutionary Pair can never be different alignments. So when you're playing in person, one of them reaches in and picks out a token and shows it to the storyteller. And then the storyteller picks another token in the bag that matches the alignment and gives it to the other pair. When you're playing online, when you mark them with the aligned fist reminder tokens, the app will guarantee they get the same alignment when the rolls are random. So it's pretty cool. A fortune teller, mathematician, juggler. We still get to make one of these the drunk too, right? Drunk savant. Drunk savant gives us the most pressure points to apply. So for the noble, I'm going to show the Baron. I'm going to show the farmer. And I'm going to show the balloonist. 2 away. Eric is the Oho again. Yeah, that was just on stream this last week, right? Drunk Undertaker can also be useful. Fine, we'll do a Drunk Undertaker. The investigator will see the... I mean, even if I want to be super mean, I double up on showing the investigator to... So, poisoner and... Should I double up on a noble ping as a poisoner, but put it on not the real poisoner? is that too on the nose? I'll just do opposites here. It could be fun to double up on the noble and the poisoner pings. I could misregister the revolutionary investigator, and in fact, I probably 100% should if I want to be super evil. And poisoner can still affect night one info. I think this is a good start. We still got one misregister. Okay. I think evil's got a freaking amazing chance. And if evil, okay, by the way, we're starting the prediction. Will evil win with Steve's help? Yes. No. So keep in mind, we expect evil to win. And nothing I've done is outside of the bounds of what's legal in this game. I've just tried to make every decision to help evil. And even some of the decisions I make didn't go as far as I could have. So let's see.
Fredo, you said what? 1040?
Oh, here he comes.
No, I didn't.
I think
I
I
did.
know one.
I think
Jeffy got it.
Tiffy says,
I think I got it.
Tiffy says I need to wait 5 more minutes. Is that the case?
No.
It's mine, actually.
Oh, Tiffy said 1040. There we go.
All right.
I didn't-
We
I
are
thought
ready to
that-
start the game. You should all have your rolls. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the revolutionary pair fight.
Yay,
And-
Jeffy.
1032. Woohoo!
Nice. Nice. I thought I had a feeling for me 9:45 was a little too late, but you know.
Oh.
They don't know, chat. They don't know everything we're up to.
I could eat.
You can eat. This is allowed.
Wake the minions. These are your
We
minions. This is the
got the
doom.
best sugar-free gummy bears.
Oh.
But there is like a warning on the label to not eat too much of them.
Have you seen
What-
that
what-
Amazon
how-
review about those?
Huh?
Have you seen the Amazon review about those?
No, but I can imagine what it is because we looked up why you shouldn't eat too many of them.
It's
Guess I-
a
what
pretty
health hazard
epic,
we got?
well-known review.
Let's send some
They
bluffs.
cause explosive diarrhea if you eat too many.
Oh, gross.
Yes, Tiffy. Enjoy
good.
those.
They're really good.
Okay. Let's see. What bluffs do we want to send to our minions? We'll send these characters are not in play. We'll do artist. We'll do pixie. We'll do juggler. I don't even know. I guess we'll do general.
We're
You don't
doing
need-
great.
Hey, Eric. So, on the game that went up on YouTube this week, you were also the Oho, so it's like a rewind redux. You're muted, by the way.
Yeah, it's my clock mute.
Yes. So, oh yeah, because it's the 10:30 or 7:30. Anyway, you were it was the Oho game where you were in the whale bucket game.
Oh,
which
okay.
is a lot harder to play Oho than a constrained script. So I don't think that one went so well for you. So let's see if we can get across the finish line this time.
Okay.
yeah, cool. You got your minions, you got your bluffs. You should be good to go. I just wanted to come and say I just thought it was funny that you were the Oho in the YouTube this week, and now
I know.
you're back here. So a lot easier though. All right, good luck.
Alrighty.
Get Rocco in here. Hey, Rocco.
Hey. What
So you get to play our poisoner. You got your bluffs as well, correct?
Yes, I
Awesome.
did.
So have fun with those, and you can let me know. Who would you like to poison?
Let's do. Kind of want to do in the Rev pair, just to see what interesting thing could happen.
Yeah.
Let's do Tiffy. See what happens.
Okay, Tiffy. Oh, you did go to the ref pair. Awesome. Tiffy
Yeah.
it is. All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's an amazing first night snipe by Rocco. That means we can take Jerome out of the pings and put Bryant in them. We can put all good players in the pings. That also means we can now move our investigator off of Rocco to Jerome. Ash, Jeffy, Fredo. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Just put them all in a line. So Ash, Jeffrey, Fredo, that's cool. So now we can change the investigator ping, right? Yeah, if you want Rocco to win, or if you want Evil to win, put Rocco on the team. That's a good start. Awesome. So now that the investigator now that the Baron's not in the ping, I think we could just show. Honestly, I feel like showing that the investigator. I might still show Rocco as a poisoner. And this is why. I don't want to confirm that there are all outsiders in play. I don't want to confirm that there's all outsiders in play. I think it's actually more powerful to not be confirmed that there's a Baron in play. Yeah, I agree, Nat. All right, let's get Jeffy in here. Hey,
Hello.
Jeffy. So did I win you money or did I cost you money with that bet?
Oh, you won me money. I said we would start night at 10:32 Eastern Standard Time. So.
Oh, and that's basically it.
10:32 exactly when you started it.
Yes, love to see it. So in addition to giving you some money, I'm also going to give you a little bit of information as our investigator.
I like info.
You are going to learn that either Rob or Rocco is the poisoner.
Or I've just been poisoned. That's lovely.
No,
All right,
I would never do that to a poison. Oh, you can do that. That's actually a pretty good idea.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks, Jeffy. All right. Let's go to Tiffy.
Hey,
Hey, Tiffy. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Can you do me a favor?
Start the game 15 minutes late.
No, because it was already 32 minutes late.
No, we
can
had
you-
business to do. Anyway, and chat had polling to do.
Business. I guess if chat wants the opinions, they can have the opinions. Can you tell Denny Boy that he's mad that Rob is evil? Because I kind of told him I was sorry.
That doesn't even make any sense, Tiffy.
Personal favor.
Okay, I won't go tell him the Harpies picked him. I'll just tell him Tiffy's picked him.
Okay, that'd be great.
Okay.
Confirm Tiffy is in this game.
Yeah. Would you like some information as a noble, though?
Yes, I would love information as the noble.
Perfect. Very easy. Fredo, Jeffy, that whole bottom side of the grim. Only one is equal.
Fredo, Jeffy, Ash. Okay. You know, last time I was in a revolutionary pair, I was drunk. That was rude.
That is very rude.
Who would ever do that?
Not me. I would never pick you to be specifically the drunk Tiffy. It wouldn't be fun for stream.
That's the opposite of what these words mean.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, that maybe I would do that.
Maybe you would do that. You would do that. So I know that. Okay, there's no mathematician in the game because Denny's not the mathematician, and if Denny's not the mathematician, then there's no mathematician in the game.
That
So yeah.
logic all checks out.
Let's go. Let's get
All right.
all three of them killed. That'd be great.
Thanks, Tiffy. Hey,
What is
Daddy
that,
boy.
Steve?
I am here by special request, and that is that Tiffy would like you to be mad that Rob is evil.
Excellent. I can do that.
Yeah. No, I have to be very clear, Denny. This is not a Harpy pick. This is just Tiffy requests.
Tiffy's request will be granted.
Okay. I just thought I wanted to be clear because she's like, I told her I'm not going to lie and make a Harpy ping up, but.
Well, I'm going to assume that Tiffy's not the Harpy.
Right? That would be a good thing to assume.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Danny. All right, who do we show the balloonist to? I think we show the balloonist on. I think when I get loud, it sort of peaks. I'm gonna try turning my mic down a little bit. Yeah, I get loud sometimes, and I get too close to the mic, and I think it peaks. So I got my mic further away. Feedback. Oh, I don't like feedback. We'll just start by showing a townsfolk. What up, Fredo?
Hell, what up, Evil Steve?
Mr. Getting in your balloon, getting up high, and checking out town. You know what you're going to find?
Oh, and I'm going to be in a balloon, too. Yeah, what's up?
You're going to get a nice peek of Jeffy tonight.
I peek at Jeffy all the time. I'm her neighbor. Oh, my God. All right.
All right. Best of luck,
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know what kind of feedback. You mean like you hear double of me? Or is it like crackly or staticky? Sounds like something in the mic is rattling in the mic. It's interesting because my mic is like not even attached to my desk. Electronic noise. I am going to upgrade my mic over this holiday season. But I do think it peaks when I get excited. A slight robotic tinge. I think that happens when I get loud. It's running through some voice filters that cleans up the audio. Very weird. Very weird. All right, I think we're good. Remember, evil's... Oh, let's just check real quick. What do you guys think? You guys think... Oh, 45% of you still thinks good's going to win. Weird. Sounds like a digital noise. Oh, you know what it might be? My work computer is off, but sometimes I get pings, like instant messenger pings. So next time you guys hear it, let me know, and I'll let you know if I heard a ping from my work computer, like instant messenger. Like digital noise, video game text, like it might be like picking up my noise filter thing is supposed to filter out anything that's not voice, but maybe it's not doing a very good job. Used to be a pro sound person. All right, R96 Lime, how do I hire you to help me clean up my audio? Yeah, they don't believe in me, Griff. All right, sweet. Let's wake him up. We got 2 methods of death to start the game off. Okay. Oh, I think one of them is actually for me. Let me just double check this. This is from I'm In For Life. Okay, this one's for me. Perfect. I'll do this one. All right, players, good morning. Unfortunately, fortunately, we do have a revolutionary pair, just to remind you that Denny and Tiffy are guaranteed to be on the same team. Outside of that, I have been found dead in the morning, and that is because I was the 3rd member of the revolutionary pair, and they had to cut me off. And that is a method of death redemption from I'm In For Life. Who wanted me to
Last
die.
one in, first one out.
Hi, Jelly.
6 minutes.
Does that mean you guys are like gorillas?
What?
Wait for Steve to get it. Okay, Steve is in here. Now you can tell me what you are.
I am this game's snitch, which is kind of like the butler, so it's kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
Yeah!
There's not even... that's horrible. Okay. I am the noble.
Okay. Does Rob have a ping?
Interesting.
No, there's no ping on Rob. I definitely told Steve to tell you that before.
It's running through
Steve
a
did tell
USB
you
mic.
that I told.
Let's just say I received the message.
I want to update.
I think I'm gonna claim investigator, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch what Rob's doing around, see who he's talking to, and then throw everyone under the bus for no reason.
That sounds great. I
He's
love
talking to
this.
Eric
Could be
right
bad
now,
shielding the USB. I could update the cable.
I
or
love
the
this
hub could
for
suck.
us. I'll claim either fortune teller or general. My noble pings are Fredo, Jeffy, and Ash.
Fredo, Jeffy, Ash. Perfect.
I feel like I should tell one
You
person.
didn't come up with Savant info.
You did, me.
I did tell you, but that doesn't really count. I don't know.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Okay.
We should kill Bryant first, absolutely, always. Right?
But I think Rob is evil.
Oh, yeah. Actually, never mind. Let's kill Rob.
Hooray!
You're very
Who's Rob
persuasive.
talking to now? Still Eric. Long conversation there, Rob. Kind of suspicious,
Long
huh?
conversation with Eric. Long conversation with Mataro and Bryant.
If I'm the math, I got a 0.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Fair enough. Thanks. Bye.
I'm being with this game.
What's up, Rob?
I was gonna go to you right away, but then I was like, I don't want people to know I went to him right away. So then I just
When everyone's paying attention. That makes sense.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Here is your piece of Savant information. Either the noble got incorrect information last night, or the investigator got incorrect information last night.
All right. That's awesome. Thank you.
And Rob, chat said, hey, that doesn't look like a Bengals jersey.
Yeah, I don't prescribe to the Bengals. Yeah, so basically, I grew up in Philadelphia area and transplanted to Cincinnati area. So
yeah, Rob's an Eagles guy through and through. What are you gonna do?
Yep. And we beat the Bengals this year, so Bengals aren't doing very well. You don't want to be a Bengals fan this year. So
yeah, well, Eagles are doing great this year, so good luck.
So far, see ya.
All right. Maybe could have came up with something better, but I thought it'd be good to at least, feed that information to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Artist. What are they? What are your bluffs?
Artist, Pixie, or General.
Artist, Pixie, or General. Okay, mine are Fortune Teller, Math, and Juggler. I'm going with Math. So Artist.
Hi, I'm just here to bluff some Savant info because I'd like to die, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to die. It'd be very convenient for all our sakes, I imagine.
Yeah, you mean
would
die
just
at night, I assume, right?
Presumably, I would hope so.
Got it.
I've been pointed out that there's an OHO on this script, and that is slightly annoying.
That
So
is very true.
if that's what the demon is, I'm gonna have to wait to be pity killed by you when they manage to miss. So
Fair. That is entirely possible, Ash.
so chat, if OHO misses and it's on the script and it's in play, bully Steve to let me die.
Yeah. Chat, are you're gonna pull? I mean, chat controls me, honestly. So whatever decision I make
I figured
usually comes from
well,
chat,
I can
right?
use them.
So
Wonderful. Thank you.
all right, good luck. Sorry, Ash.
Whatever you do, I'll match.
What's that?
Whatever you do, I will match.
All right. I am the farmer. What are you?
I am the general.
General. Okay. I'm assuming that good is winning slightly.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we can't really help each other out any more than that. So
yeah,
guarantee you, one of those might be true.
No, we'll go with that. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Actually, I'll only for a second. Since Artist is in my claim, I'll pretend to be talking to you for a minute.
Yeah, are you pretending to actually use it or just thinking about using it? Just as a cover?
No, just thinking about using it. Like that way I can neither confirm or deny that I've used it. I like to talk to the story. Even if I don't use it, I like to talk to the storyteller anyway.
Of course. I'm going to ask you, though, what do you think about the Baron? Do you like the Baron? Do you like being the Baron?
I mean, it's very low key. It doesn't matter if I die, but I know Roko is in a ping, so we can't really swap if that happens.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
Thank you.
Philip.
Actually, you could if Roko died, I can become a poisoner. Thank you.
We can talk tomorrow. Bye.
We're neighbors.
Tiffy, you broke me.
I mean, even
What'd
Eno
you
going
do?
up with the garbage can, I was still just like,
It's overdone at this point.
Nina
Welcome
pinged me
back.
with 5 seconds ago with a giant piece of cake in my mouth.
I'm like, no blood.
There is a juggler on the script, so if you'd like to juggle, feel free to put your hand up and I will call on you. Let's start with Fredo.
Yes, I would like to juggle myself as the juggler, Jeffy as the investigator, Brian as the poppy grower, Nina as the poisoner, and yeah, that's it.
All right, juggles heard. Rocco?
I would just like to juggle that Fredo is a lovely person, and that is all.
That's a 0.
Juggler 6.
Look at Fredo's face.
Denny boy?
I would like to juggle that Rob is this game's witch, Eric, Evil Steve, Nina, and Ash as the Oho.
Wait, how does that work?
Eric, Evil Steve.
How does that one work?
I said what I said.
Ash,
No, I
I mean-
understand.
Heard?
but
Ash
is
and
Eric
Nina
Steve
and
Ash
Steve.
Nina is
Tiffy?
I mean, so what I would like to do is juggle Eric as not Denny, but I don't think I can do that. I would like to juggle Eric and Rob as both the imp and the Yoho, and Bataro as the barber.
All right, heard. Nina?
I would like to juggle Jerome as all 3 demons and Mataro as the witch.
Okay, heard. Rob?
I would like to juggle myself as the juggler times 5.
Okay, juggler times 5, heard.
I think this is no longer legal, by the way.
All right, nominations are now open.
But
Denny Boyd nominates Rob.
Anyone nominates Rob? Tell us why.
So, I had fun today during the first day. Let's just say I got my eyes wide open. I was peeping, looking for people to spill secrets and
Is that an
whatnot.
Oho claim?
Now, hold on, Bryant. Maybe.
Maybe?
And
Wait.
through my lens, I may or may not have seen Rob as a potential witch. So, using my investigator skills, I was tracking who is Rob talking to. And if it's not a poppy grower game, there's a good chance Rob would have wanted to talk to their demon, which could be Eric, could be Evil Steve, Nina, or Ash. So I think Ash, Nina, and Eric, one of them is the demon, Rob is the witch, and I've solved the game with my deductive reasoning skills.
Denny's trying
Rob-
to pull a me.
Rob, your defense?
Okay.
Not the witch. If you're an investigator, there's 2 people in your pings, not just me. And I have some reason to believe that the investigator's information may not be correct. Plus, I don't really want to die.
By the way, I have 3 investigators currently, so
Only 3?
Only 3.
You gotta get around 10.
It'll take 6 votes to put Rob on the block.
That's not so
I heard of an investigator poisoner. So that's interesting.
Me too.
Look, I know Columbo's in here, Monk is in here, Hammer is in here,
There's
the
not
dude
enough.
from CSI is in here. And the Miami one with the sunglasses.
Right, nominates Denny Boy.
All right, nominates Danny Boy. Tell us why.
I'm pretty sure he just implied he was the Oho. He said all this I stuff, and then when I asked him if it was an Oho claim, he said maybe. So let's get him.
Oh,
Danny boy?
Brian, your imagination needs to grow tenfold. As you can see, I was clearly looking through a magnifying glass. That's what people do.
That's another I thing, right?
See, I have 2 eyes. The OO only has 1. Can't you see? Your deductive reasoning skills kind of lacking right now.
Oh, I'm not the Oho. That's you.
I think it would be
6 votes?
fantastic to have this like reversal of fates for Denny, where in that game last week I nominated Denny for no good reason and he got voted off, and then today he nominates me for no good reason, and then now we're going to get him voted off anyway. So
this is so exciting. I know.
6 is the number.
Rob, you're apparently at all 3 investigator claims.
Plus, when the
Consistency.
when the Undertaker says that he's evil, then like we know Tiffy's evil, right?
Yeah, I think I know what Denny's doing. I don't think Denny's
6
evil.
is enough. Denny's on the
I
ball.
don't think he is, but I think he's okay to die, and if there's an Undertaker, he's going to have the Undertaker confirm himself.
Oh, I'm not okay to die.
Oh.
The Undertaker can tell us whether or not Tiffy's good.
Fight more then.
Jeffy, I'm not that worried about it, considering 2 of those 3 investigator claims are completely made up. So I mean,
Exactly.
Are you sure not 3 of 3? I mean, like, that'd be funny.
It could be 3 of 3.
3 of 3.
No.
I just
Could
think it's
be 3 of 3.
hilarious that Rob is in all 3 of the investigator pings that I have currently.
well, I mean,
Tiffy nominates Bryant.
Nominates Bryant. Tell us more.
I'm kind of surprised I'm not witch cursed. Yeah, let's get him. He's Bryant. I like your hat.
Thanks.
Ginny's also good, and Bryant is not confirmed good to me.
Bryant?
This is clearly Minion Panic. Tiffy is definitely on the same team as Denny, which means that Tiffy is Denny's minion. Ergo, Minion Panic.
pertinent, by the way. I think Denny might be the witch because, by nominating me, he would expect me to nominate back in retaliation, which if I then nominate and I die, that would make sense.
Doesn't that confirm me as the witch, though? Wouldn't that be really powerful information?
That would be pretty funny, especially because you should try to get it die if you're witch cursed.
Or we can just kill the witch and not have anyone
Especially
ever.
Rob, because that confirms 2
Get
people.
me off the block first.
6 will tie. 7 will put Brian on the block instead.
Rob, if you nominate, you can get 2 people confirmed as evil.
Rob, if you think Denny's the witch, just nominate Tiffy, and if you die, then we vote on Tiffy.
There you go.
Yeah, the fact that only the Rev pairs voting here tells me the Rev pair's probably good.
2's not enough.
Probably good.
I'm
For the record, I will tie on myself. I will try to tie to get Denny off the block because I think Denny is good.
Help!
I love how Tiffy's like, I think Denny's good. I know. Tiffy's so qualified that I think Denny's good.
Final call for
there is
nominations?
something. The Rev pair can register. One of them can register falsely once. What if one of them registered falsely to the Revolutionary?
The app, I don't think will let you do that.
I won't let you do that.
That's unfortunate.
And there's not a gardener on here, so.
Gonna bring this day to a close.
Jeffy, are you still willing to?
Yeah, but I'm more comfortable with Denny dying.
3,
Okay.
2, 1. Denny Boy is executed and dies. Good night, everyone.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Witch confirmed. Didn't end the game.
All right. So far, so good. I feel bad now. I feel bad for doing this. Is that wrong of me? Hey, Rocco.
Hello.
Who is getting it tonight, friend?
So I haven't even talked to Eric, so that's fun. 2 people hard click farmer to me, so I don't know how to deal with that.
Okay.
Nina hard claim poisoner to me, so that's fun. Let's do. Fredo didn't give me. Let's do Fredo and see what happens.
Cool. Fredo it is. Thank you, Rocco.
Thank you.
Hey, Fac, what have you missed? The evilest evil Steve that has ever eviled. We set up a game where I am trying my hardest to make evil win. And still 45% of people don't believe in me. Let's get Eric in. Hey, Eric.
Hello, hello.
So very interesting. In Oho, non-whale bucket script. You got your bluffs. You got your snitch provided minion bluffs. You got a lot of like information to help you here.
No, there's not a poppy grower. Not going to kill a farmer. So that puts me down to what, 5 townsfolk, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, something like that.
It's
Well,
a
I
pretty
think the
powerful
first
situation
way-
for you to be in. I'm interested
Well,
to see where you take it.
And there's the clock. All right. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what I got to do the first night and go with Undertaker.
Okay, cool. Undertaker.
Revolutionary pair.
Perfect. Undertaker it is. Thank you, Eric.
Bye.
Now, this is interesting because there is no Undertaker in play. You could kill multiple people. I don't think we do that. I don't think we do that. Two kills is the only way 2 kills happens theoretically is an Oho miss, right? It spills the beans too much. I could still kill Nina and honor what they think is going to happen, but I also think I can let the Undertaker live, to let them know that it's the drunk. I don't want to kill the barber yet. I could kill the savant. That is like the objectively best thing to do. Killing a barber, like, it still could be a vigor game, right? So if it's a vigor game, I want to lean evil, but like, so evil. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill our investigator, which is going to try to simulate that it's an Oho game and make Ash and Fredo worried about being poisoned. I'll keep Fredo alive for the misinformation. It'll also make Jeffy look like a minion, given... It is part of the poisoned Oho things, but it makes it look like a vigor game, right? I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to make it look like a vigor game. And not an Oho game. But maybe I'm getting too cutesy, right? We want evil to win. Why don't I just kill the most powerful role in town, like the Savant? Or the Barber? I'm going to save the Barber. We're going to save the Barber. What do we do for the Undertaker? I think for the Undertaker, we show something evil, right? We use the drunkenness to show like a Baron. Show witch? Okay, yeah, witch, you're right. Hey, Nina.
Hello.
So you get to dig up, while you were at least burying the corpse of Denny Boy, you do see that tucked away in his robes is a little witch hat that falls out. Denny Boy, what's the witch?
Delightful. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Now, here's a real interesting thing. This could still just be because of the revolutionary pair misregistration. Exactly, Schrodinger. This could be the misregistration on the revolutionary pair, right? Let's point Fredo at Rob. So Fredo's poisoned, so we're going to show a second townsfolk. Yeah, let's go to Fredo.
Hello.
Hey, Fredo.
What up?
So, this time, when you're getting a little high and also flying around town, you managed to set your sights on Rob.
On Rob? Dude, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Rob, you know why? It's because Rob is shooting off illegal fireworks. And we know that attracts attention.
Yes, it did.
Either that or it's a meth lab, one of the two.
Could be both. A meth lab in the back and firework factory in the front.
¿Por qué no los dos?
I mean, it is a lot of chemicals being moved in and out of there, right?
Well, in those big cases, but yeah. It is.
You don't really want a fire, I suppose, but yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Rob.
Rob it is.
I got it. Bye.
Enjoy. Cool beans. Cool beans. Okay. That was interesting. You see that I joined the chat with Fredo the same time he sent me a request, and I had a floating request from Fredo. That's it. I think Eric's gonna probably be able to figure out what's going on. Let's talk about Savant information. So either we've already misregistered the revolutionary pair, which is false, or one of Jeffy's neighbors is poisoned, which is true. Already used the rev pair misregister. One of Jeffy's neighbors is poisoned. That's the evil twunk. Okay, let's go help evil some more.
Yes. I think Steve had like negative points on defense like the other week.
I have sometimes had negative points. Unfortunately, you know who else has negative points? The person who ate too many sugar-free gummy bears.
Oh, damn.
No.
And died, Jeffy.
Yay!
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
That's interesting.
Shot, Jeffy.
And that was a Death Redemption by Alan Michael, by the way, chat players.
So someone was really listening into that conversation, thought, great idea.
In that order.
Jeffy and Rob. Okay. Can we kill Rob?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry.
I'm the actual investigator, so I don't know what Denny was doing.
Okay. And what was your pings?
You and Rocco as poisoners.
Okay. So keep in mind
that. Cool. All right.
Do you want to go any further than that, or are you good?
No, I think for right now I'm going to leave it.
That's fair.
All right.
Hey there, Rob.
Hello.
Yes, you'd like a little bit of information for today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so either one of Jeffy's neighbors is poisoned, or we already use the revolutionary pair's misregistration.
Can you explain to me the misregistration of the revolutionary pair? How does that have to work?
One of the features of the revolutionary pair is that once per game, one of them may misregister. So that means their alignment can misregister, or the character that they're seen as could be misregistered. Basically, any piece of information involving the revolutionary pair can be wrong once in the game.
But it has to be an alignment-based error, right?
It just says the revolutionary pair, just reading it, just triple double check. It says once per game, one of them registers falsely. So it doesn't have to, the misregistration doesn't have to be alignment based. It's just something about them misregistered.
Got it. Okay. All right. So they could register as a townsfolk. When they're not a townsfolk, they can register as good when they're evil or something like that.
Yeah, like if it's a balloonist ping, they can misregister what type of character they are. If it's like a Undertaker, could see him as any character that they're not really. Fortune teller might register him as being the demon. Pixie could theoretically learn something that they're not. Investigator could see them as something they're not. Noble could see them as something they're not. Anything could misregister as long as it involves a revolutionary pair. And your savant information lets you know that half of it is we've already used it this game.
Right. And in theory, the Jeffy death at night could be a bigger kill, and therefore that's how one of her neighbors gets poisoned in theory. Okay.
Absolutely possible.
All right. Thank you.
Actually told the truth too.
Ooh, I feel honored.
I'll even tell you my real noble pings because I've been changing them up a little bit.
Ooh.
My real pings are on Fredo, Jeffy, and Ash. I've been telling everybody Rob, Jeffy, and Ash.
Fredo, Jeffy, and Ash. Okay.
But I have actually heard of an evil ping on Rob. That's not just me pretending to make Denny Harpy mad.
All right.
Have you used your question yet?
No, but you give me an idea. So.
Okay.
I might ride the lightning. I might ride the lightning a little, but I might choose it. I don't know yet.
All right. And fake info, and he has not tunneled on me. So I almost.
That was good, Cake.
You know, Rocco's really good at this game.
Yeah.
And I'm just waiting for him because I totally gave him like false information. So I'm just waiting for me to get like just an elbow drop off the top rope.
That's benefit. Motaro believes Rocco is evil because Motaro hard claimed to him, and he has not tunneled on him yet.
Hard claim and provided just bogus information. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
So, wonderful. Stay, Steve. Hi.
All right, Ash. More savant information?
Yes, though I'm not sure if we'll be climbing artist or savant for the meantime. It's just useful to at least make it more likely that people are seeing me having conversations with you.
Absolutely. I get it. Yeah. It's about being visible. It's what others see.
Yes, it's all about that. Okay, I think that's probably enough time. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Enjoy.
chat.
Good luck solving that information.
Once it's there.
Yeah, but you and I are on dating.
Rob, it's too
all
late.
you need.
Jiffy, yes, but you're made movement, so I can't.
Rob, you were right.
Jeffy, what were you?
I was right about. Oh wow. Okay.
How about? Yeah, never mind. So we'll talk tomorrow then.
I was the real investigator, which is why I was happy to kill Denny.
Jeffy's Vigor killed minion.
Definitely possible. But the first person that came to me that said, the first person that came to me that was like, you're dead, so I'm gonna trust you. I was like, keep my fingers on the script. I'm not a Vigor killed minion, but
Motaro.
The Baron.
Oh, you know what, Nina?
Baron +2, Vigor -1, all face up would be.
Rob, just wait. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yes, that's what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. So there's no drunk then.
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, there's a world that I'm actually just the drunk, but I see the investigator token, and my pings were between Rocco and Rob as poisoner.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nominations are open whenever you're ready.
Then why do you say we're happy to kill Denny?
Because Denny was hard claiming my role to my face and giving out information that didn't line up with what was actually out there. So I was very happy to kill Denny.
Denny, you naughty monkey.
Yeah, it's my fault, Tiffy.
I have Denny's hard claim, Jeffy. He's not the investigator.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the investigator.
Why is there anything on the script that can make me claim investigator and not be the investigator? No, probably not.
Nothing. There's nothing.
Lots of things.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Dan?
I mean, maybe you're the drunk and you just think you're the investigator.
Denny, you're precariously close to breaking Tiffy madness.
What
is Tiffy madness?
Break Tiffy. Break Tiffy. Do it. Do it.
I was Harvey made mad that Rob is evil.
Yeah! No, yeah, it wasn't Harpy, it was Tiffy mad.
Tiffy mad.
There was no Harpy in there.
That's fine.
Don't execute me! No!
Second call for nominations.
Harpy doesn't execute.
Thank you. You're right.
No, but Tiffy does.
Don't rekill them. Don't kill
Brian nominates Tiffy.
Brian nominates Tiffy. Tell us why.
She's passing out Tiffy madness. Not good for town.
Tiffy?
I told Denny that he can do the Tiffy madness today, and he said he didn't want to because he felt bad for Rob. And I'm like, you shouldn't feel bad for Rob.
Hold it down.
He is actually in an evil pain. I'm good.
Okay. It'll take 5 to put Tiffy on the block.
Let's do it, Rob. You and me.
Well, there's okay, so that means there's no witch. It's fun.
No.
I mean,
There's
well,
not enough.
if we believe there's a Baron, and if there's an investigator who got poisoned,
Oh.
then there's poisoner, or yeah.
Right.
Rocco would nominate Bryant.
Nominates Bryant. Tell us more.
Brian got, I think, a good player killed, and now try to get the
We're all
other half
Tiffy,
of the Revolutionary panel killed. I think not Rob. Brian is just evil here.
Rocco, even if I was evil, I wouldn't know that they aren't evil because I'm the poppy grower. If there's a poppy grower in play, then I wouldn't know the evil team.
I don't think it's a
I'm not willing to fully disbelieve it. I'm leaving a little sliver that he could surprise me and somehow end up being the poppy grower, but
All right. It's going to take 5 votes to put Brian on the block.
I hate that when... Oh, hand down. Bad, Jeffy.
It's weird that we're not able to put Brian of all people on the block. There you go, Fredo.
Why is that weird?
Because
enough.
you're coming out really strong.
Bryant, you're now on the
Brian
block.
nominates Rocco.
Brian
You already
nominates
nominated
Rocco.
You already nominated
I'm
me.
gonna do it
already did,
anyway.
Brian.
I'm doing it anyway, Rocco.
Tiffy nominates Ash.
Tiffy nominates Ash. Tell us why.
I do actually want to kill Bryant, but I kind of want to kill Ash more.
I'm in.
Ash?
why do you want me dead? Genuine question.
Reasons. There's actual reasons behind this.
Ash, I think you.
Anything else you want to say, Ash?
Don't think I need to defend myself against this one.
All right.
I
5 will
second those
tie,
reasons.
6 to put Ash on the block.
Tiffy, I'm okay with typing with that tomorrow.
Okay.
Two's not enough. Ash is safe for the day. Final call? Gonna bring this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Bryant is executed and dies. Right.
Jeffy, can we talk tomorrow?
This night will be a little longer while they get their info.
How's
Hello.
it going, Rocco? How do you think the game's going so far?
Well, I didn't know I was an investigator ping, so that's fun. Apparently, I hit a noble night 1, according to Jerome, which is always a good snipe. I still haven't talked to Eric, and I need to let him know things. But he was in conversation with Jeffy all day, Steve, all day, and I know that Ash is the farmer. I want to poison kill Ash so bad, but I need to talk to him.
Yeah, you gotta like coordinate with him.
I'm just gonna leave it on Fredo. I don't have any other. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't even know what Rob. Let's do Rob.
All right, Rob. It is all right. Rob is now poisoned. Thank you, Rocco.
Thank you.
They want to like poison snipe the farmer. That's actually interesting. Hey, Eric.
Hello, hello.
All right. Well, have you narrowed down your choice for tonight?
Oh, there's a couple choices, but I think I'm going to have to take Savant.
Okay. Savant it is.
All
Thank
right,
you.
bye.
Blurry here. Well, another possible vigor kill target, theoretically, right? But it might get Rocco killed. Barber didn't go off, Farmer didn't go off. I think we show Nina correct information. I think we can show Bryant as the mutant to make it seem legit. I think that's reasonable. And Nina,
how am I still alive? I think I'm getting poisoned. But anyway.
Well,
what do you have for me?
You are going to learn mutant.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Bye.
Yeah, this is again, right? Rocco said, I haven't coordinated with my demon. That's pretty obvious in that pick. Although, to be fair, they don't know if they know that Rob's a savant. But yeah. Fredo. So we showed. I guess we just go to Fredo, or we go to Rocco this time. Misregister the revolutionary pair and go to the revolutionary pair. That's actually an interesting idea. Yeah, we kind of want Tiffy to be a frame, right? I could be showing the demon, though. But I would show Tiffy after an outsider. Let's just show Motaro. Well, no, then I don't have to misregister. Yeah, let's show Motaro. Hey, Fredo.
Demon knows I'm in play, right? Like, I mean, as like Fredo, the player is in play.
I guess so. Right? I guess, you know, Fredo, you're either dead at the beginning or you're the frame.
Goddamn, you know what? You're right. I can't. No. Ooh, I feel like I'm the special girl tonight.
All right, what's up? I'm going to show you Motaro today,
bro. Like, you know, there's a whole other side of the Grim.
No, you know? The winds are only blowing on this side of the Grim.
Are you sure? All right, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I feel like I'm an empath. Okay.
Yeah, an empath balloonist. That's a good way to look at it. I just show your two neighbors over and over and over.
Pretty much. Yeah. Look, no, they're opposite. They're still opposite. They're still opposite.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Fred. I'd actually, so I know Jerome is sort of bluffing artist. I don't know what Rocco is ended up bluffing. So I need to follow Rocco and try to figure out. Show Denny. Yeah, it's interesting. Wait, does that work? What are we asking about? You can actually kill Tiffy and keep the poison savant alive? Oh, I could. You are technically right. I could misregister Tiffy as the savant, but I like this. I think this is fine. All right, let's wake him up. Also, thanks for the resub, Ners not the first. It was 37 minutes ago, but I missed it. And follow by Keisha. Hi, Keisha. General, you're right. Okay, General, I think you're right. Good morning, players, but not Rob, who died in the night.
Huh. Harvest?
Oh, I was a good frame. I wonder why I got killed.
Bigger killed minion. I don't know.
Possible.
Oh, she wanted to mean she's gone.
Rocco as poisoner?
Yep.
Yeah, I just think Rocco's the poisoner in that too.
I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing a little bit more low key, and I don't know, he's a really good player. Would you keep him alive this long? Unless he's, poison locked himself. But I just think Rocco's evil, and I don't know anything else. But he was also trying to sway me from thinking it's Vigor as opposed to a different minion, so that we could rule out a drunk being in play. He was really trying to sway me there in a chat that we had. So I think it's more likely than not just either Imp or Oho, and we have all 4 outsiders in play. I'm the Barber.
There was a math 1 on night 2, so.
There was a math 1 on night 2. I didn't even ask him his math number.
Eric?
I had a 0 and then a 1 is what I was told. I haven't talked to him today. Why'd you kill Jeffy, Tiffy?
I didn't kill Jeffy.
Okay.
If I killed Jeffy, then Denny Boy is also my minion. And you can just kill me and the game will be over.
I tried.
Not
Okay, now the next thing is that Eric has hard claim to me mathematician. And they have hard claim to me mathematician with a night 1 of 0 and a night 2 of 1. A night 1 of 0 is impossible for the mathematician if based on my savant information. So either I'm drunk or poisoned, Eric's drunk or poisoned, or Eric is evil. One of those 3 things.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So
okay.
I think we should kill Eric and you can out yourself to Tiffy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Uh-oh. What happens? Yeah, what happens if one of them is the drunk? Does that factor into Rob's thing? Interesting.
This is gonna solve because it's gonna solve the game, and it's a dud. All right, thank you.
What'd you ask?
I'll say if it's relevant later.
I mean, Chad already knows. You can tell me.
I basically asked if any of Motaro, Fredo, Ash, or Rocco was poisoned, and I got a yes. I was in my head. It was helping me to suss kind of because it was helping me suss everything, but I realized it doesn't actually give me much.
Okay.
So mistake I made.
Okay.
Right there. Which what I was going to ask you yesterday as a fake question, but never got to talk to you. So there you go.
Yeah.
I was trying to hang
around your chest to get you to follow up with it.
No,
but,
I know. No worries. We'll go with that anyway.
For sure.
Thank you.
If there's a snitch, I don't think multiple people would be claiming farmer.
No, because they all just landed on the same bluff. Okay, Nina's been trying to get a hold of me. I kind of want to kill you.
Fair enough. Hi, Steve. I think there's probably no point into doing this anymore because I think I'm about to die anyway. But for some reason, everyone keeps hearing of other farmers, which is funny because Tiffy has an old thing on me. Fair enough. But also apparently she's heard of Nina as farmer, and also I've heard that Rob claimed farmer to Rocco, which is fun. I don't know why she's using part of that, which is me telling her that Rob claimed to Rocco as part of reason to kill me, but sure, go ahead.
All right, well, let's see if you can survive the day. Fingers crossed.
Rob, what were you?
I was a savant.
Okay.
Ooh. Say savant? Oh.
Okay.
I see you guys hands up. You guys are waiting for nominations, or you guys wanted to say something?
I just want to say that Fredo's a lovely person, and that's all.
Rob, what was your D2 information?
I'm waiting to nominate.
You can't.
You are a little too dead.
Yeah. No, someone has to do it for me. But
Tiffy,
who do you want nominated?
You want to say something,
ask
Tiffy?
him.
Eric.
Tiffy, was something you wanted to say or no?
No, it's fine.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and open nominations.
Mataro nominates Rocco.
Mataro nominates Rocco. Tell us why.
Rocco's on the other half of the investigator ping as a poisoner. I just spoke to Rob. He hard claimed to me a role that I trust, a claim that I trust, actually. And it makes sense why Rob had to die. Rocco gave me hard claim to roll to me. That's not too consequential, and I just think that we need to go for pings that we have at this point. And if Rocco's a poisoner, that could do a lot of damage to town if we don't kind of settle this now.
Yeah, I'm fine to die. People want me dead, that's fine. I also have from a dead person that Ash would be a good kill today, but if you guys don't want to kill me, that's fine.
There's a world where Rocco is not the poisoner and that the investigator information was wrong.
Yeah, I'm fine to die. My information, for those I haven't spoken to in the general, I got slightly good, then neutral, then slightly evil last night. But if you guys want to come and go for it.
4 is the number.
Yes, you're dead,
I would buy them, but you don't have to do it.
I think Rocco's good, but just my feeling.
But I think I think
it's more likely that Jeffy is a Vigor Killed minion.
Or is enough. Rocco's on the block.
Wait, no, it can't be a.
Okay.
Because
someone nominate Eric for me, and I'll come out with my info.
I think Ash.
Rocco nominate Eric.
Rocco nominates Eric. Tell us why.
For Rob.
Okay. So I'm the savant. My information on the 2 days is day 1. Either the noble information is incorrect on night 1, or the investigator information is incorrect on night 1, one or the other. And on day 2, one of Jeffy's neighbors is poisoned, or the storyteller already used the revolutionary pair misregistration. So
that based on my information,
based on my first day's information, it must be true that one of those 2 things is true, or I'm poisoned or drunk, right? So that means there must have been misregistration. That character could not have worked properly. Eric has hard claim to me. Is it okay if I say your role, Eric?
No, by all means, because it contradicts what you're saying.
Yeah. So Eric has hard claim to me that he was a mathematician, and his night 1 information, he got a 0. That should not be possible if my savant information is correct. So the 3 worlds are either I'm drunk or poisoned, Eric was drunk or poisoned night 1, or Eric is evil. Those are the 3 roles.
I have some pet information. Brian, we're able to give my information right now?
Sure.
I'm the artist. I asked a silly question that didn't pan out until now, apparently. I've asked after that on day 2 if Motaro, Fredo, Ash, Rocco were either drunk or poisoned. If one of them was, and I got a yes. And Brian can confirm that I didn't just make that up right now.
What were those names?
Motaro, Fredo, Ash, and Rocco.
Neighbors of Jeffy.
So Eric, I think it's to do his defense. I guess.
Eric, your defense.
Yeah, I agree that disagrees, but unless one of us is either poisoned or drunk, I don't know how else it would be.
Yeah,
we can, it's not the most valuable role, but I think at this point, I'd rather be.
I mean, it's a world where you could be evil, so killing you can at least get rid of that, or we can do it another time. It doesn't matter to me.
That's fair.
Or we'll tie. I have to put Eric on the block.
Well, I'll put the tie. Rob, while this rolls around, can you tell me your day 1 info, like word for word, what it was?
Yeah, it was the noble received incorrect information on night 1, or the investigator received incorrect information on night 1.
I don't buy it. That confirms 2 in-play rolls. I think you're evil.
It confirms only one of them necessarily.
Yeah, but I mean, it's confirming an in-play roll doesn't know that the other's going to be a bluff. I don't buy that as savant info.
Well, it was correct. It was savant info. I mean, I could be drunk or poisoned, but it was savant info. So. And I hard claimed right away to somebody on day 1, which was Nina. And so.
I think you included that in the 3 you gave me.
Yeah, and if my day 2 information, and if the revolutionary pair misregistration was already used, I heard of an undertaker who might have seen Denny as something that he's not. Then, so
second call for nominations.
The mathematician. Would you count that? Well, the revolutionary pair misinformation, due to the fact that the revolutionary is not a character, would you count that for mathematician number?
So mathematician is very specific in its wording, and I know it can be a little confusing. It says how many have worked abnormally since or due to another character's ability.
Yeah. So
I would not count a revolutionary fabled as a character.
All right, thank you.
Interesting.
So, I mean, Rob, your info is saying that either the investigator or the noble was hit by the poisoner?
I think so. That would imply there was
noble
a poisoner.
Jerome nominated Ash.
Jerome nominates Ash. Tell us more.
As I say, my information point has any of Motaro, Fredo, Ash, or Rocco being either drug or poison, which I think wouldn't be that useful. But assuming there's a warning with Jeffy is potentially Vigor Communion. I could be wrong. Honestly, I don't know. But there's a warning with Jeffy is Vigor Communion, and in the double ping, in the warning which that's the correct information, that's something we should consider. So, yeah, I do that. Actually, no, it doesn't make sense because Ash would be good then. Never mind. Disregard. My logic is wrong. Disregard.
Ash, your defense to disregard. Cool.
What are the actual noble pings, by the way?
I know one's on me.
So the other thing to keep in mind is I only outed my role to 2 people. I outed my role in day 1 to
Real
Nina.
quick, I'm going to run this 4 will tie if I have to put Ash on the list.
And I outed my role to Jeffy, who died at night and might be a Vigor Kill minion.
I was typing the pings, and now I can't.
I mean, by that same token, Rob, couldn't you be a Vigor Killed minion since you died at night?
Zero's not.
I mean, from my perspective, no, but from your perspective, yes.
Brian knows. I think Brian knows.
Rocco. I couldn't do it during the vote. It blocked out the...
Okay, thank you. Everyone's been saying something about noble pings, but I have no noble pings at my grip.
In theory, we have a Baron Poisoner game today.
Yeah, we haven't seen any Harp and Madness, and no one's died to a witch. So.
And I have 3 outsider claims right now.
I have one.
I only have 2. Oh no, I do have 3.
I have
Final
3.
call.
I do have 3.
I'm fine to die if it clears up the investigator ping world, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think we might as well keep it on you because you're Apostle Poisoner. I'm already dead. I'm either a poisoner who can keep poisoning, or I'm not, or I'm just good. So.
Or you're a Vigor Killed minion and still going to poison.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm either a poisoner who can keep poisoning, or I'm good.
Bringing this day to a close. In 3, 2, 1. Rocco is executed and dies. Good night. Yeah, so those of you tuning in late, we've stacked this deck so far in the favor of evil, and evil just sort of voted themselves out. I feel like if they just stuck together, they could have won this, but I don't know. Yeah, does Eric Barber tonight? I think it's a good chance. But to Jerome, the spent artist, I don't know.
Oh my God, Brian! You mean what? I didn't give you all the information.
No, I'm sorry. You told me one role that you're not. That's what I've gotten for.
All right, way to survive, although it did cost you a minion.
Yeah, and I think it's too early for a barber kill, so there'd be 2 pointing to me. I think the demon will leave the math alive. That's pretty obvious. You know what? At risk of drawing attention, I'm still going to go with balloonist here.
Okay, balloonist it is. Thank you, Eric.
All right, bye.
Oh, also, thank you for the subscription, DD Wilder. I saw you did it during the nominations. I didn't want to interrupt, but thank you for the sub. He thinks he can hold off on the barber just a little bit longer. We'll see if that works in his favor or not. Nina, so who died today? It was Rocco. So I'm going to show Rocco as the general, right? I was going to ask Rocco real quick, just to double confirm. Just triple confirming you have been bluffing general.
Sorry, what's up?
Just triple confirming you were bluffing general.
Yes, general.
Okay. Perfect. Thanks. Thank you, Brian John, for the sub on YouTube. All right, let's get Nina in here. Hey, Nina.
I can't believe I'm still alive.
You're still alive. And today you're going to see General.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. The finger method of death. I have sugar-free gummy bears. I did see the too many gummy bears one. I did read that one. Yeah. All right, Griff. Take care. Good night. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Let's wake him up. Let's see if Eric can squeeze by with another day. Yeah, Chad's saying, like, you gave too good of Savant information. It was like the only good information we gave, and it was really good. Maybe maybe I should be good, Steve.
You were in the double ping, Jeffy.
Hey, players, you know who died in the night? Fredo, who's no longer.
That's not who I thought was going to die.
Wait a minute.
You suck, demon.
Well, that makes it better, Tiffy.
Jeffy, why'd you let your demon kill your vigor killed your vigor minion poisoning bubble?
Hey.
Okay, Ash is the farmer.
Yeah, well.
I wanted to poison kill.
I'm gonna host, so I'm not gonna accidentally kill a farmer unless I miss.
Yeah.
Unless I miss something, and it's getting close to where I start killing off.
99% sure Mataro's barber.
Yeah.
So if you ever need to swap out.
Well, I know there's a barber in play because we had a.
Yeah, the Baron. Yeah.
Baron, and I haven't done a barber swap yet. So, is Jerome under any suspicion whatsoever?
No, I don't think so.
So at some point, I may trade with Jerome.
I think Ash is going to get killed today, or you. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Nina is probably the Undertaker. If people are saying there's an Undertaker out there.
I aimed after the Undertaker the first night, and Jeffy died. Jeffy's claiming
maybe that's where our hidden trunk is.
So there might be a swap.
Do you really think it's tainted?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Jeffy's who killed Knight.
So it might not be true.
I mean, I don't know. You're claiming Savant, so I'm guessing it just went minion, townsfolk, demon, and we should kill Mataro. Evil Steve would do that. Oh, he would do that easily.
So I have I don't have Mataro as a townsfolk.
Yeah, because he's demon.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Interesting to see the world's being spun.
Not getting info. I've been trying to visit Storyteller partially so that I could try to get myself killed, partially so that I can help an actual Savannah just live, but didn't work out. I am unfortunately still alive.
All right. Well, that sounds good. All right. Okay. That's helpful, I think. All right. Thanks.
See ya.
General?
Yeah. General on Rocco. I got Witch on Denny, and I got Mutant on Bryant.
So my real noble pings are Fredo, Jeffy, and Ash.
I
agree. I think Jeffy one's in here too. No, Jeffy.
Ash was very willing to claim Barber to meet day one.
Okay. I think Jeffy's just the point.
I got Mataro. Mataro claimed Barber. I think we need to kill Eric.
I think we really need to kill Eric.
Eric or Ash for me is the kill for today.
Yeah, I think Eric has incorrect information. So either he is poison drunk or he is evil.
I think.
So I already said that out loud. I'm minimal.
I really hate that I'm still alive right now.
Ash or Eric's the kill.
Sorry, Rob. I was telling people that either you, Jeffy, or Ash were my noble pings because it was funny.
Okay.
That means there's only one place for that, which still doesn't make sense to me. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you think I should out my info?
I don't think so.
No.
Welcome back to town. You can keep talking, but if you're ready, I'll accept nominations.
Fredo, I 100% lied to you.
Tiffy, I expect nothing less.
I gave you Denny's role, not mine.
Tiffy, I expect none of it was true. Even that is not true.
No, it's definitely true.
No, I really believe all of it is not true.
Rocco, you have something you'd like to say?
I just want to say Fredo's a lovely person. That's all.
So, Tiffy, if my information is correct, your noble ping should be accurate.
I think they are.
Maybe?
Yes.
Based on my savant info, right? Where it's either the noble is incorrect or the investigator is incorrect. It would have to be the investigator is incorrect.
Right.
Because they don't
exist.
Well, the investigator exists.
No,
So-
that's not what the information was, right? It's the noble information is incorrect.
Or the investigator information is
That doesn't mean that there's an investigator. If it's
No,
It
it's
implies
not.
that
it
one of
doesn't
them has
exist.
to be getting.
Yeah, but
correct
there's somebody
information.
claiming investigator is what I'm
Right,
saying.
but they're the poisoner.
At least
They're
one of
not
them
the
is correct.
Yeah, but you're
But
not going
that
to
still makes Tiffy correct.
That's the issue.
So
Tara?
Tiffy
If there's
nominates,
no investigator,
Oh,
nobody's
Tiffy?
correct.
Tiffy nominates Eric.
Nominates Eric. Tell us more.
Eric has hard contradictory evidence with a dead person. And it's a dead person I kind of socially trust, even though I made Denny Tiffy mad about Rob being evil day one. That was funny. But yeah, I just thinking that this is what a lot of the dead players and alive players want.
Well,
Eric?
you could do that. You could do that. I mean, I don't have the most valuable role in one sense. In another sense, it's leading somewhere. I got a 0, a 1, a 0, and a 0. And I don't know. It's possible I'm drunk. It's also possible that savant information was correct on the first day, and one of those two roles is a drunk. So I don't know. But if you want to do this, go for it.
Pertinent.
I support it, but I'm not going to use my dead vote.
The west side of town was all at their community center for the majority of the day yesterday, and now they have come out and are stabbing each other in the back. I find this very interesting.
Eric wasn't in that chat.
No,
Yeah,
Eric
Eric wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No, it was
Eric was
Nina,
not in that
Rob.
chat.
Eric was not in the chat. It was
Do I need to
Nina,
vote?
Rob, Tiffy, Denny Boy,
Denny, don't forget
and
your
You want to
Rocco.
vote for
Denny,
me?
you don't have to use your dead vote. I'm gonna keep my hand up.
Rocco
Well,
was
my
definitely
score
there.
is more than 3.
Three's enough. Eric's on the
I
block.
get that,
Good math, Denny. Good math.
but I'd
Okay,
hate for you to lose your dead vote this early.
Fredo, what was your info?
Wow.
I don't know why Ash didn't vote on that.
Mainly because I
Give me a
saw
little
enough
bit,
hands. and I
settled in the
didn't wanna
grave
overvote
before
either.
I give it all out like that.
Yeah, but Ash,
But
you're
you're
the
a lovely
alternate.
person, Fredo. You would share with me, right?
Yeah, at that point I like to.
Oh,
True.
I
Yeah, so I'm the balloonist. I saw Jeffy, Rob, and Motaro in that order.
Oh, you should have.
So I believe Rob is the savant, so Jeffy would have to be the drunk or the poisoner in that case.
Ooh.
I mean, I think there's a world I'm drunk, but definitely not the poisoner.
So I died for nothing. That's fun.
Let's
Rocco,
see.
you didn't die for nothing.
2, 3, 4.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Can we get the actual noble pings now? Since apparently that's outed information.
Only one of them's alive.
Correct.
But who are the noble pings?
You.
Okay,
So the noble pings are Fredo, Jeffy, and Ash.
thank you.
There.
Okay.
We're in a line.
I think you were
You're
poisoned, and the
Okay.
investigator ping is real, and our drunk. I don't know. We have a drunk out there. I don't think it's Vigor. I think Evil wants us to think it's Vigor, to not consider a drunk.
I don't think it's a vigor.
Yeah.
All right.
Final call for nominations.
All three face up are, yeah.
There's way too many
Well,
outsiders, I think.
It could
Eric?
still be Vigor, Baron.
I nominate Ash.
Eric nominates Ash. Tell us more.
Ash, even this late in the game, wasn't forthcoming to me in private, and in an evil ping, I know it's not me, and I get the feeling that Tiffy and Nina have got some confirmation stuff going here. I know nothing about Motaro, so Ash is the most likely.
Ash?
I've not been forthcoming with the living, but the dead do know my, or at least a good portion of the dead know my role at this point.
I don't.
Surprised no one else near you has told you.
You haven't told me.
I'm surprised Tiffy hasn't told you.
So none of the dead know.
3 will tie. 4 to put Ash on the block.
Ash is like, all the dead know because I'm the vigor and I keep killing my minions.
Well, it looks like it's just me.
Is it a good
I mean, I think Ash is evil, so I'm.
Rob, who did you tell you were savant?
1 is not enough. Ash is safe.
Only Nina and Jeffy.
Before yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, only Nina and Jeffy hard claims. Everyone else was.
Had it in 3.
I didn't.
Rob told me day 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I told Rob what I was day 1.
Yeah, I claimed farmer to most people, and then for 2s and 3s, I think I had it in there a little bit. But that was
You had one with me. You claimed savant to me in your 3.
Yeah.
I got Rob's hard claim on day 2.
The person you and I talked to today, their information, was all of that outed before they came out with the information the next day? Is it possible it's just a bluff?
They came to me really excited, saying, "I think that this was the misregistration."
Okay.
Gonna bring this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Eric is executed and dies. And the game is now
cool. Eric, how many times
over.
are you the demon when I...
And congratulations goes to the good team.
Savant Saul.
Okay.
Hey, I helped.
Okay.
You actually did have a ton.
Let's not tell them. All right.
But we don't know what you are yet, so therefore we can't say it.
Your first execution of the day was your revolutionary parry, Denny Boy, who was the snitch, giving evil bluffs. I'm trying to think of where else we can go to tell a pretty good story here. Let's go with Jeffy, your investigator, who was killed on night 1. Jeffy saw 2 people as potential poisoners. One being Rocco, your poisoner, and the other being Rob, your savant. Rob's information on day 1 said that either the investigator got incorrect information or the noble got incorrect information, which Bryant, your mutant, said was never, ever real savant information in the world because it's too powerful.
That's not exactly what I said.
Paraphrasing. Tiffy was indeed your noble, who got a noble ping between Jeffy the investigator, Fredo the balloonist, and Ash your farmer, because Tiffy was poison sniped by Rocco on the first night.
Love you, Tiffy.
Of course, Nina's up there confused because Nina saw Rocco as the general. That's because Nina, your Undertaker, was really the drunk.
Oh.
And that leaves Motaro, your unkilled barber, Jerome, the Baron, adding all the extra outsiders into play. And yes, Eric, your Oho. And the night that Jeffy died was the night that he tried to kill the Undertaker, who was not in play. And then we bounced that to make it try to seem like a vigor killed minion as much as we could. And that is You and Me and Me and You by Pengums. That was 2.0.
So what was
was I poisoned night 2, Steve?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So you were poisoned night 2, Fredo. That's why you saw Jeffy and then Rob. They were both townsfolk, but you were poisoned during that night.
Lovely person. Rocco.
Yeah,
You're still a lovely person, Fredo.
There was never a revolutionary pair misregistration. Yes, Tiffy?
What were the bluffs?
The bluffs for the demon was fortune teller, mathematician, juggler, and then the bluffs for the minions were pixie, artist, and general.
So then my correct information on day 2 was one of Jeffy's neighbors is poisoned, but it wasn't because of a vigor kill. It was just...
That was true because of the poisoner, yeah, but it wasn't a vigor. But it backed up the vigor world. So will evil win we had 45% yes, 55% no. That means 55% of you thought the evil would not win, and you were correct. So I did will evil win instead of will good win. So wait, let me just make sure I do this right. Will evil win with Steve's help? No. That's right. Steve's help. Because, see here, folks, let's go back in time a week. Because at the end of last week's stream, Denny Boy came to me. And Denny Boy said, Steve, you know what? You just have too many good winning in our streams. You're too good. And so I took that personally. And I went back to the drawing board, and I came here tonight, and me and chat cooked up a game that was as evil favored as I thought I could make it without being overtly like helping evil by breaking rules and or doing stuff like, you know, there's probably more I could have done, but I thought I did a lot to help evil by stacking the deck in their favor. And y'all still got the demon.
I think if Eric killed the barber last night and swapped with Jerome, I think we would have done a lot better.
You know, I was an inch shy of doing that, but I figured, you know, when the barber comes out and says that they died and no one claims a swap, that immediately they.
I already knew the barber was in place. That wasn't gonna.
No. But I'm saying when the barber says, "I died last night."
Yeah.
There was some suspicion
swap
on Jerome.
but knowing the demon.
I really trusted Jerome.
There was almost no pieces of like good information that town had. The only thing that we did, so we were like, do we drunk the Undertaker or we drunk the Savant? And I was going to drunk the Savant, but we ended up swapping it to the Undertaker at the last minute, and so I had to give Rob true information. And it just so happened to conflict with the information that the demon chose as a bluff and gave, and I didn't know it at the time. I gave the information.
Yeah. That was lucky for good that Eric was bluffing this information that directly contradicted my Savant information. I had him pegged as evil like a day before we actually killed him. So,
well, I tried to be evil, Steve.
Unless you were the drunk.
I think I might be
Unless
like
I was the drunk.
good Steve now.
You know-
I'm having an identity crisis.
Evil Steve, the first game I played with you, you made me the drunk.
Well, I did it again.
You did.
So, yeah, I guess can Steve help the evil team win? The answer, no. Denny, you're right. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to go rethink some life choices and some naming. We're going to go to break. When we come back, we're going to play a second game. But is Clocktower even a thing I want to do anymore if I can't help
Don't even go there. Shut up.
But I hear if you want evil to win, I hear all you need is Denny as a co-storyteller, and then evil will win 80% of the time.
Oh no, Fredo! You need Fredo as a storyteller.
I'm gonna go cry. Be right back. Hey everyone, I'm Evil Steve. Welcome back for game 2 of our Monday night Clocktower. I had to go meditate during the break and just question, like, what is my purpose? I don't know. I hope you guys had a fun first game, but I know for me it's a little disheartening. It's like, I don't know, it's like finding out I've been playing Major League Baseball, but instead I should have been a football player. You know, like I had the choice to go either way, and the choice I made obviously was wrong. Steve, anyway, we're in for a fun game. Oh, Eric, you got something important to say? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think you can solve your doldrums by playing only Plague Doctor scripts for a while.
Oh, that way I give myself a little bit of power, and at least I can be semi-evil.
Yeah.
Semi-evil Steve.
Semi-evil Steve.
Wanna be evil Steve.
Yeah. Denny made me feel bad, and now I feel worse. Nina?
I mean, could you think of yourself as a greater evil? Like their evil
You're
wasn't
muted,
good
Nina.
enough to be
What
your
football
evil?
team would you play on with your blue hair, Evil Steve?
Well, first of all, I'm not sure that Evil Steve is the appropriate moniker, but in this world with my blue hair, I guess. Right now, I'll go play on the Lions. I want to. I want to play for the Lions. I want a Super Bowl ring.
Turtles and Banshees.
Ooh.
Lions aren't going to win the playoffs.
With your blue hair, you were destined to not be evil.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, maybe that's it. It's not my fault. It's the hair color.
You need to get rid of the blue hair.
We need to go red.
There you go.
You need to go red.
Jeffy, is that cultural appropriation if I go red?
Probably not. Let's go with no.
Okay.
If it is, Nina's in trouble already.
I can share.
Well, anyway, I hope you guys are in for a fun second game. This is going to be wild. Let's go set up a Grim that totally doesn't favor evil.
Let chat make bad storytelling decisions that favor evil, Steve.
Yagabaggle gets 8 kills.
Yagabaggle?
It's Yagabaggle.
I'm going to go set up a Grim. Oh, by the way, we are playing the second script. It's called The Ones You Least Expect by Taylor and Viva LaSam. And it features
my friends.
Yeah, there you go. I was looking for scripts to play. It just jumped out at me as looking like a fun script in general, and I hadn't run it before, so I said let's see what this script's all about.
I think that means we need an impromptu hard claim commercial.
Ooh, cut to Hard Claim now. In fact, if you're not subscribed to Hard Claim, go help out Nina and Viva LaSam, who work on the Hard Claim channel. Go subscribe to them on YouTube. There actually is a bunch of interviews with a lot of people from the Grim already. Brian's got one up there. Tiffy's got one up there. I've got one up there.
Dave B.
Dave's got one up there.
Samantha.
And Samantha
too.
Came out yesterday.
Nina, you have one up there, don't you?
I do.
There you go. So go check it out. We talked for like a long time about why I'm Evil Steve, but now that I'm not so evil anymore, it's probably all a lie.
I need to run another interview.
Ash, it's your turn next.
Oh, you're right. Mara Joy just posted one this week as well.
We did, yes, we did.
That's
and Chris
right.
Grace, too. Chris Grace
And
is
Chris
coming
Grace.
or no.
That's Kid
I don't think it's out yet.
Yes.
Kid Chill and these heroes.
Kid Chill is next Sunday.
There you go. It's secret.
Spoiler.
First spoilers right here. Kid Chill, aka Chris Grace, coming to you next week. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go set up a Grim. Hang tight. Do I do the opposite? If I try to help evil win and good wins, I should just do everything I can to help good, and then evil will win, right? What are we thinking, chat? If you got any redemptions you'd like to make, get them in. Yagababble's a lot of fun. And it could be how it works. We're doing science. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson will be there on Hard Claim. Funny story, not funny story really, but like when Chris did his Chris Grace Asked Scarlett Johansson comedy special for Dropout, I was there. I'm there in the audience and in the front row. So when you're watching the special, they did 2 filming, so I'm in one of the filmings. It's me and it's Mark from the Grim, and we're sitting in the first 2 seats right there on the stage. So watch for me, and I'm wearing this Grim sweatshirt, as a matter of fact, so you can see the Grim logo peeking out over the seats. Ebrar rated us with a party of 3. Awesome! Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the raid. Hello, raiders. What are you guys coming from playing? You saw me, Maka? Yes, I'm famous. I can tell people I've been on Dropout now. Oh, Blood in the Clocktower as well. Awesome. Welcome for some more Clocktower action. You missed it. We literally, I did a game where I did the most in the world to help evil and I lost. My face is in the behind the scenes because we were standing in line. We did one of those talking head interviews where they interview you in line. Unfortunately, that didn't make the cut. They didn't use many of the talking heads. At least they didn't use ours. But that's okay. It's a really good show if you haven't seen it. I see a lot of people like putting requests, but not seeing any point redemptions. But I do like the idea of a Yaga Babel. I do like the idea of a Yaga Babel. Chris has a new show right now called Sardines that he did at the same theater like last week, but I wasn't able to go. But I'm hoping he does another show soon that I can go see. So we should do a Grim visit. Grim visits the Elysian Theater to see Chris Grace. So I'm in for a Yaga Babel. And I think we just go for like full on like murder. Is it good? I haven't seen it yet. I'm not even entirely sure what it's about. I'm trying to go in not blind, but like I didn't know anything about the last one, so it was a really good experience. So I wanted to have the same experience. Elysian's not too far. Nice. Everyone lost their points and couldn't listen. Even though I did a game where I tried to help evil win, most of you voted against evil winning, and you were right. What can I say? All right, Godfather +1. We'll do. We'll do a recluse, a damsel, and a drunk. I will put a huntsman in to help find the damsel as an offset for the Godfather. We can do Shigenja. You do a gossip as a Yagababble bluff. Was it just a handful of people that had a lot of points? Maybe that's what it was. Steward, Town Crier, Seamstress. We got a lot of starting information. You can do a monk. Maybe 2 more. So most people did vote evil. It's just the points were sent. Okay, that makes sense. I kind of like the idea of a drunk fortune teller, honestly. But we can see where it lands. We might need to do a drunk Shigenja as a backup plan. Yagababa Monk. At least the monk can choose someone that we're not allowed to kill, right? Technically, with the monk, they're safe from the demon, but we do have an assassin and a godfather in play. Good, Steve. Oh no, that's sad. I am evil, Steve. Yeah, we can take monk off, but what are we doing if monk? Maybe Pixie. Yeah, this seems solid. Evil, Steve, but they have to have the question mark in there. Evil? They gotta say the intonation like evil? I do like the idea of giving a Yaga phrase that backs up a gossip bluff, but we'll see. All right, this is what we're gonna pass out. Let's send it out. Fredo as our Yagababble. Motaro and Rob become our evil minions. Bluffs become Gossip. Philo. So the phrase has to be at least 2 words. I like to give multiple phrase as options. So we'll give there is not as an option. We'll give a lovely person and is not. Yeah, Meowsifer. I was literally going to say not so evil, but I do think like is not evil is maybe a good option. A lovely person, absolutely. Moss-up. That's what I got because of the metaing from last game. Okay, I like to give some game-related ones and some that are like personal or related ones. Let's see. We need a red herring. We need a drunk. So where's our Shugenja's right next to the assassin? I think that's fine. What I'll do is I'm gonna make Tiffy the drunk. No, you know what? I'm still in this mindset of I need to help evil. We're going to make the steward the drunk, and he's going to start knowing Rob, which will mess with the Shigenja, pointing him this way. Perfect. Town crier, fortune teller needs a red herring. Put the red herring on Nina, the pixie. You know what? Just to meta this, I'm going to put it on a Rocco. And then the pixie... the pixie will see the fortune teller. Okay, cool. We're good to go.
Undertaker. Yep. Let's enjoy some bread.
All right, players, before we get started, I do have a very important announcement, and that is Alan Michael would like a town square shout out from everyone. So say what up, Alan Michael.
Alan Michael. You're the best.
Hello.
Yeah, Alan's been with us all night. So did some of the redemption of the first one. Anyway, we'll go ahead and put you guys to sleep. Good luck. Am I evil?
Night.
I don't know.
No.
Looks like Tiffy and Underwin. Did Underwin?
Okay, so
Underwin.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I get money.
9 minutes.
So now we know we don't have a starting Yaga.
Absolutely.
That's right.
What do they have in the Yaga phrase spared?
So I think you're right. Was it Natalie who was saying?
Hey, Fredo, our Yaga Babble. Welcome. Well, Town seems to think it's not a Yaga Babble.
I know, because they're
and it is.
You.
So I'm going to give you 3 phrases, and you can choose which one of these 3 you like.
Sure.
The first is...
You know, real quick, just let you know. When you left to say you were going to make a Grim, I went around and asked everybody over under 15 minutes. And the whole town, well, only 3 people said under.
Okay. Look, the second game's fast. The first game, we have a lot to do with Town. There was also a lot last game where I was trying to tell Town how we're doing everything evil, and we're trying to help evil as much as we can. So there's more overhead in the last game.
Oh, we're just taking bets on you. That's all.
That's fine. So these are your 3 phrases. You can choose which one of these phrases you'd like to use. The first phrase is, there is not. The second phrase is, a lovely person. And the third phrase is not evil.
Okay. So, did chat have any involvement with the... Oh, also, hi, chat. Hi, how's it going?
Chat did have some involvement, but like chat was coming up with the same phrases at the same time I was actually. I was like, wait, chat, that's exactly what I had in mind. So me and chat are on the same wavelength. Fax says hi. Joseph says for a hi. Maka says hi. Burian Boy says hi. Barbarian
with a lovely person. I mean,
Clancy says we're
Rocco.
vibing, and Rock and Roller says Fredo. Everyone's saying hi to you, Fredo.
Aw, much love.
So which phrase is it going to be?
Well, there can only be one. Rocco's such a lovely person.
All right, a lovely person it is. Thank you, Fredo.
And yeah, I think I'll start saying it day 3.
Okay. Summoner game it is. Okay, do we have the ability to set the Yaga phrase? We need a bot that sets the Yaga phrase. I'm going to put it on the screen real quick. There's our Yaga Bubble phrase. I'll also put it here. I love person. Okay, now I think there is a command for it. I just don't think I know what the command. It's a custom bot that Mike made. Let's wake our minions and say these are your minions. This is the demon. Go. We'll wake our demon and we'll say these are your minions. These characters are not in play. Go. Then we'll go to Motaro. Hey, Motaro.
Hello.
So you get to start knowing which outsiders are in play.
Great.
So you are going to learn damsel, recluse, and drunk.
Damsel, recluse, and drunk. Okay, got it.
Correct. And just, I mean, I just to be clear, because I know I told you, but there is a damsel in play.
Got it. Thank you.
Good luck. Somebody text Mike. Let's get Rob real quick. Rob's not picking up. All right, if he doesn't want to pick up, we'll go back to him. Let's go to Nina and let her know that she learns fortune teller. Hey, Nina.
Hey.
Tonight you are going to learn fortune teller.
Ooh.
The fun one.
Cool. I want to know what chat thinks of Green Day because I'm jamming out to some Green Day right now while I'm playing the game.
So, chat, let me know what you think of Green Day. I'll tell you one thing. My wife, Green Day is her favorite band of all time. When I met her, she was like super in love with Green Day, right? From like being a teenager. She, at one point when she was not even 18 yet, when she was like 16 or 17, she found where they were filming a music video, drove to the set, and her and her friend snuck into the music video.
Nice. That's good to know. Like what video was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember the song, but it was something from like Good Riddance era, and it was like a house party music video. So anyone in
I'm
chat,
listening up to Wake Me Up When September Ends right now.
Okay. I think that's the one song she actually hates by Green Day because it's overplayed.
Okay, well.
But it's a good song, it's just overplayed.
The Holiday Boulevard one. That's my favorite one.
So chat is... pretty much everyone in chat is in like thumbs up Green Day is awesome. I know they get a lot of hate. I like to tease her about it a lot because they're kind of like that pop punk that's like, we're so hardcore and we're punk, but like we own a coffee company and we're adults now. And, you know, so she doesn't like when I make fun of that.
I like 90s music, so.
Okay. Their 90s music was great, but I think American Idiot was probably their best.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks, Nina.
Bye.
American Idiot Tour was 2005, I believe. I think they followed it up with a Boulevard of Broken Dreams tour probably in 2008. Rob, I pinged you multiple times, man. There is a damsel in play.
Oh, I didn't see your pings until just now.
Oh, no worries. I tried pinging you back, and I thought I'll go back to Rob later. I thought maybe you were away. But yes, there is, in fact, a damsel in play.
Okay, anything else?
You got your minions in play, and you got your demon, right? Yep, that was it.
Yep. All right, thank you.
Enjoy. Yeah, they're cool. They're cool. I mean, in many ways. So, like, I'm, like, the one thing I don't like, I can't stand Green Day is, like, the whole thing is just like, oh, you know, we're stoners, and their whole band names basically being, like, stoners and stuff. And I'm straight edge, so is my wife. Like, we don't drink, we don't smoke, no drugs in our whole life, ever. And so, like, that part of it rubs me the wrong way with Green Day. But, like, outside of that aspect of it, they seem pretty cool. Where do we leave off? See if Danny Boy wants to use it. Hey, Denny.
I love it.
Would you like to pull out your random number generator and use your huntsman ability?
Oh, that's actually a great idea, Steve. I will pass, however. Can I pick myself? I might do that.
Yes, you can. It says you just choose a living player. It is possible.
Excellent. My strategy will come to fruition. But I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Perfect.
Steve.
Thanks, Denny. All right. Eric, everyone's been told. Let's go to Tiffy.
Okay, this was very awkward timing.
Sorry. You want me to come back?
No, it's fine. I had to say, hold on a second.
Yeah, make your pick. It's fine.
I'm gonna pick. Shit, where are they? What's on the script? Let's pick. Fredo and Jeffy.
All right, you pick Fredo and Jeffy, and you learn that yes, one of them is in fact the demon.
God damn it! Thank you.
You're welcome. Chat, relax. It's fine. It's fine. She hit the recluse and the demon, but the recluse. Oh, yeah. Let me. Okay, real quick. Chat has been asking me, and I forgot to ask you, what are you knitting right now? What are you crocheting or knitting right now?
I'm not crocheting or knitting anything. What I'm doing is I'm putting felt on the back of tokens, like the custom tokens I make. So Steve knows this because he has a set. Yes. But I make. It's probably not the best one. This is a better one. I make custom wooden tokens with the blood on the clock tower. I do not sell them, TP. I do not come after me. But,
does not sell them. By the way, Tiffy, unrelated, I got money coming your way.
Yeah. But I donated a good amount of them. Again, donated, not sold, but for Extra Life. And they were all pretty much done except the finishing on them sucked. So I had to refinish a bunch of them. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now is I'm putting felt on the back of them.
It's really awesome. When we were at the Vegas Clocktower Con, in many ways, like it was the best way to use the experimental characters that don't even have tokens yet. So
right,
really cool, Tiffy. All right, cool. And if you missed your chance, are there still some on your Extra Life that they can donate to get sets, or were they all redeemed?
I think they were all redeemed. I had 5 up there.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Look at all that money we raised for charity.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, if Chad doesn't know this, about a month ago, we did the 24-hour charity stream. The Grimoire raised over $14,000. $14,000!
$14,000 in one day.
14,000 in one day. And
it was exactly 1 month ago. It was November 2nd, and we are on December 2nd. That's crazy.
Me individually, I raised $1,800.
Yeah, amazing. We're getting a lot of that came from those tokens. So.
Yeah. Why are you asking me about the tokens though? And you're not asking me about the swag.
I'm wearing the swag too, Tiffy. I'm also wearing my Anne Does Not Die sweater. And people in chat are saying they're excited because they're going to meet you this week at PAX Unplugged.
Awesome. All right. Like, if you're going to meet me, like, get up in Discord. Let me know. Say hi.
Yeah. Sync up with Tiffy there. And if you want a cool swag, like one of these sweaters, go to shop.thegrim.gg.
Yeah, actually, I might even say, if you come and say hi and say, hey, I know you're from your channel, you'll get a free sticker.
There you go. Free stickers from Tiffy.
I'll give you a free Grimoire sticker if you tell me that.
Nice. All right. Thanks, Tiffy.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, you're staying with Tiffy already. You're in the group that's going with Tiffy. Awesome. Tiffy and Becca. Ask Tiffy if you get the sticker without meeting her. Let's see if Ash wants to use it.
Hello.
Ash, would you like to use your ability?
Do I use it immediately or do I wait one night? What are the chances I die in the first 2 days?
I mean, only you can answer that question, Ash.
I will choose Rob and Nat.
Okay, you choose Rob and Nat, and you learn that no, they are not on the same team.
Thank you. That's probably
you,
the
Ash.
best results I could get.
Yeah,
the
that's
most
pretty good,
interesting
actually.
of the results. Wonderful.
Enjoy.
Cool. Thanks.
That feeds into the Shugenja information so well because Bryant is seeing Rob as good, and the Shugenja is going to make Nat look evil. Whoa! It's good, but it's also bad. Let's go to Bryant. Hey, Bryant. You're going to learn one player that's good, and that player is Rob.
So, future summoner pick?
Well, it is possible.
Let's kill him so that can't happen.
Yeah. All I'm telling you is right now they are good. What happens on night 3, I cannot attest to.
He's going to die. See?
Jeez, that's sad. And then we'll do Rocco. Hey, Rocco.
Hello. What up?
You're going to learn as the Shugenja that the closest evil player is clockwise.
Clockwise. So going toward Rob. Okay.
Towards Rob.
Works for me. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, chat.
All right. Good luck. All right. Cool. Let's see how this goes. Fredo wants to wait until night 3 to start saying the phrase, so let's wake him up. I'm going to save the methods of death for when people die and not use them for when I die, the ones you guys are doing. And also, thank you for the follow, Jamie. I see you, Jamie54. You want to do my death redeem on me? My head exploded from an existential crisis. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I can do that one. Perfect. I'll do that one.
Yeah.
Good morning, town. Yeah, so I kind of was running Clocktower, I guess, last night. I don't know, but when I went to sleep, I did not wake up, and I did die. Unfortunately, my head exploded from an existential crisis. That redemption is brought to you by Rockin' Rolla. 6 minutes.
All right.
You tried to say I was the witch last time.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
I know. Was that payback for the week before?
No, that was Tiffy Madness.
That's cool. I'm on Spotify right now, and there's an option for that too. So
Yeah, it's
chat.
Spotify.
What do you think of Queen?
Yeah. We're now making a script based on Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yep. So we just I talked to Stream at Night because I'm the fortune teller, and so I asked them what they thought of Green Day was, and they liked Green Day. So now I'm asking them what they think of Queen, and I told Evil Steve that I messaged him whether he saw it or not, but I want to talk every night about a new band. So Queen, because we were all singing Bohemian Rhapsody, is what I want to know what chat thinks.
I trust you 100%. I am the pixie who saw Fortune Teller. So I am going to tell people I chose Jeffy and Fredo, and I got a yes.
Okay.
Who did you choose?
I picked my neighbors and got a yes, but I will take your information in consideration.
And got a yes. All right. Sounds great.
Yep. All right, thank you. I'm loving this so much.
I'm just a poor boy. Nobody loves me.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango?
Say again, Rocco.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'll tell you them the damsel, so.
Yeah, it's gonna make me believe you.
Why not? When would an evil player ever claim damsel?
When would an evil player ever lie to me? When would they
True.
ever lie to me?
Alright,
Claim,
you want
like,
the truth?
I
Ash?
don't
You
know,
want
they're
the actual
general or
truth?
something? What?
You want the actual truth? I'm only going to tell you and only you.
I am the seamstress.
Ooh, okay. I'm the Shigenja.
Okay.
I'm not going to... Well, okay, you want to share info? Or
Can
you
I
just
can
wanna-
I guess that you're pointing to the right?
I am pointing to the right.
Correct, because I have I have a note between Rob and Nat right now.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'm not telling no one else that I'm not the seamstress, the Shigenja.
Shigenja.
So I'm keeping my information quiet as hell. I'm just gonna keep playing my damsel. But it's good to know.
I hope you get
push
damsel
on your
gifts.
info, not mine. So I'm
That makes sense.
I'm into
Dashi. Damsel, artist, monk, or no dashi? Damn.
Damsel, artist, monk, no dashi. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that I am either the town crier with no bell, the artist with no stencil, or the huntsman with no damsel.
All right. I think you can't get away with no damsel, but gotcha.
I can definitely get away with that. I'm the drunk. I'm the drunk.
Because even if I'm dead, I could do a damsel pick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
To hear how that played out, that's a good one.
If only Fangu was on this script, it would be so much easier.
I don't want to be summoned. I don't want it.
Yeah, there needs to be
I
an
am an
astronomer
outsider.
for Galileo.
I am a seamstress.
Lovely. Have you used it yet?
Yes.
Nice. Are you sharing your information yet?
I'm debating. I feel like I have to act on it before a potential summon, so I might as well. I haven't shared this to many people. Only one other person knows so far. Rob and Nat know.
Ooh, okay. That is helpful. All right.
Right.
No, it's fine. I got daddy issues. Can we give twos?
Certainly. I will let you know that I'm either this game's steward or the huntsman.
Awesome. I will say I am either the philosopher or the damsel.
Philosopher or damsel. Wonderful. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Probably not.
Alan, I don't think so. I think if the huntsman's the drunk, they can't add a damsel unless they were specifically like a marionette. Then that would be the case. But I don't think a drunk damsel could add one.
Cool. Alrighty.
Thank you.
Damn. Bye.
Another Queen song just came on as "We Will Rock You." By the way, chat.
Nope, I'm hesitating too long. I just have to tell you the truth. I am the fortune teller.
Okay. See ya.
I have a yes. Goodbye.
Bye.
Woke up in the middle of the night and talked to chat as the fortune teller and told them about Green Day. And I asked them, I said I was listening to Green Day. I wanted to know what they thought. Now I'm listening to Queen because we were talking about Queen during the night. I'm listening to We Will Rock You right now.
Mario
Green Day is
does
one of
for
my
sure,
favorite
yeah.
bands ever. So
Right?
I support this wholeheartedly.
Yep. I'm a music nerd.
I'm just a judgy music person, so yeah, I'm a music snob. What do you want to do today? Oh, fortune teller. You said.
I already told you I'm fortune teller.
Like literally, as soon as I did that, I was like, wow, that was recluse.
Cool. That makes sense as to why I got a yes on you.
Ah, there you go. Yep.
Well, one, because there's Pixie on the Grim, and two, considering the other person that I have the claim in, I'm not super concerned about that yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be concerned about it either, but we'll see. All right, thanks, Ash.
Welcome back to town players. I'm not seeing a lot of shenanigans, huh?
No shenanigans.
Yeah,
Sort of like I'm not seeing a lot of
there's
evil.
a gossip.
There's not.
There's
There is a gossip. Good. So I am evil, and there are shenanigans. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, gossips, I guess. Rocco.
I just want to gossip that Fredo's a lovely person. That's all.
Gossip heard. Natalie?
I would like to gossip that there is no drunk in play.
Gossip heard. Tiffy?
I would like to gossip that there is a Yagababble in play.
Gossip heard. Jeffy?
Jeffy would like to gossip that there's a summoner in play. Goblin in play, sorry.
Goblin heard. Mataro?
I'd like to gossip that Rocco is a lovely person, and that there is at least one evil on the top half of the Grim, from me to Tiffy, clockwise inclusive.
All right, gossip heard. Natalie, is that a follow-up gossip?
No, that's not a follow-up gossip.
Okay, if you want to say anything, the floor is yours.
I would like to know who's in a seamstress know with me. If that person knows who it is, please don't nominate.
That person does not know who it is.
Fredo?
I would like to gossip there. The demon exists between Jeffy and Ash. Not inclusive, but whatever. I fucked it up. Never mind.
Just say the names of people you want to include.
Everyone but me is the demon.
Yeah.
All right, gossip heard.
Confirmed demon in this game.
Yes.
What's the meta on everyone gossiping the same like phrasing?
So long as it's not forced.
No, I don't understand why.
It can be useful if you, one, already want to hide its gossip and may want to protect against, I definitely thought of this before in Night's Demon. If someone's making a really strong gossip, sometimes and then I know that it's true and not, gonna be problematic for me, I might choose to kill them when I otherwise wouldn't. It protects against things like that. If you're choosing a really potentially risky for the demon gossip, having multiple gossip at a point where people don't know what it is might be useful.
Right, nominations are open.
I don't see it happen very often, though.
Tiffy nominates Denny Boy.
Tiffy nominates Denny Boy. Tell us why.
There goes that revolutionary pair.
Yeah, there goes that revolutionary pair. I'm honestly just doing this because I've heard about Town Crier.
I was waiting for Bryant to nominate me. He said he would.
Can't now.
That's too bad.
All right. It'll take 6 votes to put Denny on the block.
Why did you want Bryant to nominate you?
I didn't want it. He said he would. Please don't kill me for flipping.
6 is enough. Denny Boy's
Oh,
on
wait,
the
was
block.
it Denny? Oh, sorry. Oh.
Bryant nominates Rocco.
Sounds so sad
Bryant
about
nominates
it.
Rocco. Tell us why.
Rocco's the damsel, so if we can kill him here, we don't have to worry about the minion guessing him tomorrow.
I'd like that.
This is true. I'm the damsel. Get rid of me.
All right. 6 will tie 7 to put Rocco on the block.
I don't really want a Godfather kill, though, because I currently have 3 outsiders on my Grim.
This is liftable, Denny.
I only have 1 right now, at least to my knowledge.
Denny, you could raise your hand to lift.
It's true.
8's enough. Rocco's now on the block.
Running out of your time, evil. Might as well do it.
Dun dun dun.
Wait, why are we nominating Rocco?
Because he's claiming damsel.
Because he's what?
I'm the damsel.
The damsel.
Damsel.
So we're getting rid of it.
What? No. Rocco's a lovely person. There's no way he would be whatever y'all claim him to be.
Fredo, take him. He's okay. I promise. I want this, actually.
I'm the dreamer. I saw Rocco as the damsel.
Tiffy, that game where you're the evil dreamer still haunts me to this day. Don't mention that.
Oh, that was a rough one.
Final call.
Oh, that was delightful.
Yeah, for you.
Tiffy, high five.
So what do you
Don't leave me hanging. Where's your 5 at?
Well, I was
Really,
trying to give you a
Rocco?
high five
On the
visually.
dance
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
Gotta bring this day to a close in 3,
If y'all don't believe me, that's on you, but I'm just
2,
the damsel.
1.
Told you.
Rocco is executed and dies.
Look, I don't know about this business.
Anyone?
And we go to Grim Reveal.
Not even the really funniest Grim Reveal though.
What? No.
It's pretty confident.
Clipping into my head. I don't know. So, a red herring just died on night 1, and I feel like that's not good. Also, hey Mathblade, thanks for joining us. Thanks Inasol 12. We're coming off a game where I tried to help Evil win and I couldn't do it, and now I'm sadness. Fredo did say it once, which given that he's probably going to claim gossip, he needed to with his gossip, right? He had to do it. Oh, sub bluff from Mathblade.
I will also continue my sub bluff.
Right, bluff sub. If everyone could bluff sub, that would be wonderful. All right, Fredo does have one death that happens. I'm gonna kill our pixie. Let's see if Rob wants to use his ability. Hey, Rob. I'm muted here. Hey, Rob, would you like to use your ability?
No, I don't have anyone to kill yet. I thought it was weird how everyone was saying that weird phrase about I gossip that such and such is a very nice person. I'm not sure I understand that, other than that is the Yagababble phrase of the actual Yagababble, which I know, but why is everyone else saying it?
Well, it was kind of a meta off the last game where Rocco kept saying it every day.
Oh, so you're taking an old meta and putting it as a Yagababble phrase today. That helps disguise it.
Like it was more of a common phrase that everyone was saying yesterday, and it was then rolled into an option for the Yagababble this game.
Nice. I like that. All right.
Yeah,
very good.
It's very interesting, right? You're confused, like everyone's saying the Yaga phrase. What's going on?
I know, and I didn't want to out it like too bad, but like I was worried I was going to mess it up for our DM.
Yeah, but honestly, that probably works really well in your guys' favor.
It does help us actually. Now that I know why. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Cool. All right. Let's see if Denny would like to use it. Hey, Denny boy. Would you like to use your ability?
I will not use my ability. Thank you.
Okay. You're still going to hold it. All right. You're not going to pick yourself?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'll think about it. I'll think about it tomorrow. Maybe
Consider
tomorrow.
it. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Killing the pixie gives... I could. Doesn't that... I feel like if I do that, it backs Tiffy up too much. But maybe we do kill Tiffy instead of Nina, and then I can move the red herring. That's a really solid reason to do it. Okay, chat, you've convinced me. I'm going to make Nat the red herring, though. Sorry, Nat. Sorry, Nat. Tiffy's dead. Kill Denny or Bryant. No. No. We're killing another pixie pair. Okay, fix it up.
Hello.
Do me a favor.
I want to know what.
Pick two players.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, let's talk music if you want first.
Music is. That's what I thought you were coming to me for. I want to know what Stream thinks of Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. All right, chat.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Foo Fighters? Foo Fighters is a band that, like, me personally, I don't really have any strong attachment to. Though here's a weird thing with me. It's like, I am not a musical person at all. Like, I've never in my life sat down and said, I'm going to listen to music. If I enjoy music, it's because I'm driving somewhere and it's on in the car, or my wife's listening to it and I'm with her, or it's in a movie soundtrack and then I'm all about it. So songs from movie soundtrack, that's my jam.
I listen to it all the time. Foo Fighters
are solid. They're okay. Hell yeah, not bad. Definitely one of my favorites.
Everlong is my favorite. The music video where the guy's hand grows like 16 times size and starts slapping people is the best music video I've ever seen in my life.
Alan
If you
Michaels
haven't
says
seen the
Foo
music
Fighters.
videos, you have to look it up.
Alan Michaels says Foo Fighters is ... a band.
Oh, come on. Okay, go look at that music video. It'll make your life. It's funny as hell.
Okay, we'll check it out. I don't think I check it out on stream because they'll demonetize this, but I'll check it out on my own.
We're good.
Yes, Thwunk, I did say I don't really like music. I don't dislike music. I just never go out of my way to watch it. I would never on my own go to a concert. My wife takes me to concerts. I went to my first concert on one of our first dates. She took me to see The Living End. If anyone, that's a deep cut 90s band for you right there. They're playing a local show, and I've been to a lot of concerts since, but like it's not my jam, not my thing.
All right, so even if I'm dead, I've got a list of bands that I want to talk about.
Yeah,
So
no, we'll come talk every night.
Okay.
Who are you gonna check tonight, though?
Tiffy and Natalie.
All right, you check Tiffy and Natalie and learn that yes, one of them is the demon.
Cool. Good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Evil Steve is back, baby. Red herring move right on the pick. Boom. So let's look at the only people that nominated were Tiffy and Bryant, so Nat gets a no. Hey Nat, you're still alive.
Hello.
And you are going to learn a no.
That's about as much as I expected.
Yeah, there were only 2 nominations yesterday.
Yeah.
But at least you
Thank
know
you.
2 people that are not the minion. You're welcome. That's right. We didn't even have to break token integrity, Garrett. And then Ash has already used it. Sweet. Let's oh my god. They are talking wrestling. I don't know what's going on, but let's wake them up. Let's wake them up when September ends, which is December, so it's ended. Oh, we have a redemption too. T. Dar says can't not think of the Christopher Walken intro for them on. That's not says this one time. It says the Foo Fighters, the Foo Fighters, the Foo Fighters. Yeah, that's a funny one. Also, first time chat. Thank you, T. Dar, for your first chat saying the Foo Fighters. All right, let's get the reward ready, and then we'll wake them up.
Said, or need to look at your information again. Fuck.
Good morning, everyone. Last night, Tiffy's heart grew 3 sizes that day, causing her to die of hypertension-induced heart failure. Thank you, Fact.
Oh, no.
5 minutes.
Hey, Brian, want to talk?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was the pixie. So Evil Steve came to me. I was like, crap, that was a quick turn. I actually got a yes between you and Natalie.
Cool. That's weird. Well, we should kill Natalie.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So, yeah, again, my yes was between Jeffy and Fredo.
Except that if Natalie's the demon, I have a long list of bands that I'm supposed to talk with Chad about. If we end this game already, I'm going to be very disappointed.
That would be hilarious if we had both a yes between the red herring and the demon.
Yeah.
We need to see if one of them is a recluse, because there's a recluse on the script.
Yes, Jeffy said recluse.
Okay. Oh, no! I knew I should have picked Ash.
Yep.
You already said that
Saved.
it's Pony, didn't you?
No,
Saved.
it's not Pony. No, I'm not the Poe. No, I'm
There's
reckon I'm
multiple
giving
P's that are not
people-
Poe in this script.
I'm giving people damsel, artist, monk, or no dashi. Which spells out damn.
Thanks.
Well, you know
Are
what?
you actually one of those?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why I bothered to write that down, honestly.
I'll tell you, I'm either the Philo or the steward, or the Philo who's going to turn steward in a couple of days.
I'm gonna assume you're the latter because I already heard of a steward. I'm the town crier.
Ooh, okay.
I have confirmed that of 2 people, one of which is dead, they're not the minion.
All right.
Recluse doing recluse stuff.
That'll do it. All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to continue going with my 4-character acronym because it's too good to abandon. But
okay.
But then I'll remove one if you want. My 4-character acronym is DAMN.
You Yaga phrase.
Damn.
Just the recluse.
Yeah,
Wink.
damsel,
You gotta wink.
artist, monk, no dashi. I bet
you're
you're
not
not
the
having a
Nadashi.
Dashi claim.
Not the Nadashi, you're not the damsel, so you're the artist or the monk, correct?
That could be true.
All right. I'm going to put you down as monk. I'm a good person to protect.
Cool. Very cool. All right. Awesome.
It worked.
Rocco's got some balls. I love it. All right. Bye.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what we missed.
You died.
I probably because there's an Oho.
Oh, you have a powerful roll?
Yeah, I am a powerful roll.
Oh. Exorcist?
Why do you think you died?
Oh, I'm the damsel. I was very happy to die.
Great. No, I'm not the Exorcist. I do have a claim of Exorcist.
Ooh, okay. Who do you have that from?
I'm Rob. Actually, you're 100% trustable.
I think Rob's evil.
I kind of think Rob's evil too.
Rob kept fishing like, Rock, are you really the damsel? Rock, are you really the damsel? Like, that was very, very evil sounding to me.
Right. And I'm pretty sure that I have a pixie. I might not have a pixie. I shouldn't have said that because I like, the more I think about it, I'm like, it's probably an Oho game.
Okay. What were you?
I was the fortune teller.
Oh, okay.
I think it's an Oho game.
I mean, that's possible. I mean, if Rob survives tonight and it's an Oho game, probably just evil.
Right. I don't know what else maybe a monk?
Maybe a philosopher, because you never know what they're going to do.
Oh, don't meta me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind killing a philosopher, but philosopher's probably just a...
No, they were claiming fortune teller.
Rocco was or Tiffy?
No,
Tiffy
not
claimed
Rocco.
sweetheart to me.
Tiffy.
Tiffy claimed sweetheart to me.
I picked you and Tiffy and got a yes.
I could just be your red herring. You
That's
could be the
possible.
drunk. I am happy
I've already
to
been
die,
there
but I
done
would like one more day of information if possible. Because I only really know that one person's not a minion.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens, but I probably will be okay with you dying. I'm sorry.
I'm fine with dying.
That would be
Right.
super hard to guess, though.
But it's super hard to do. You have to execute. You have to nominate and execute someone. Then you have to be a snake charmer and hit the demon.
Yeah.
And you only get to do it once. You either get to nail the demon and you become the demon, or you just nail someone and they become your minion, and they're just
exactly.
Rob just was so evil yesterday, though. He sounded so evil.
Yeah, I kind of think that
Welcome.
Rob is evil, but I don't think he's the demon.
But if Rob's evil, Natalie can also be evil.
Yes. Agree.
I can definitely be evil in some worlds. Yes, I think there's a drunk or something somewhere.
There's multiple pieces of information that are pointing to Natalie being evil.
Yeah.
All right.
Why do you think I'm evil? We didn't even talk yesterday.
Because you kept saying, "Are you really the damsel? Are you really the damsel? Are you sure you're the damsel?" That sounded so evil to me.
If anyone has
Rocco,
any
if you are the damsel, you just made my
I don't
mind
understand
think.
why you would come out and say you're the damsel.
If
I mean,
anyone has
Rob,
any
to
cheat-
be fair, you were trying so hard that anyone would question that as like kind of odd.
But Rob specifically was like, "Are you really the damsel? Are you really like?" It sounded so.
I
evil.
believed him. I would
Before-
question if I was a minion.
Real quick, before I go nominations, I just want to say, I'm up for gossip. So if you'd like to gossip, go ahead and put your hands up. Tiffy, you have something to say first. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I want to come up with my information. I am the fortune teller. I got a yes on night 1 between Fredo and Natalie. Mataro, I can't talk to
Oh.
you.
Sorry. I meant to put a token thing.
Ooh.
Mataro, I can't talk to you.
I'll start at the top and work my way around. Natalie.
I'd like to gossip that Ninja Nina is the Oho.
Gossip heard. Jeffy.
Jeffy would like to gossip that there's a Godfather in play.
Gossip heard. Rob.
I'd like to gossip that Rocco's the damsel. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that? But you said it was a gossip, and then you said just kidding.
It's officially my gossip. Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Gossip
Rob, you're so
heard.
evil.
Nina.
I want to say that I was Tiffany's pixie fortune teller. I got last night between Tiffy and Natalie a yes. So Tiffy got a yes night 1. I got a yes night 2. Neither of us are drunk because I got So
Nina, I was trying to share your information without outing
It's
your
okay.
role.
It's okay. I don't care. We both got yeses, so it's helpful.
I kind of
like
figured out
Natalie.
you were the pixie there.
Wait, who are the yeses on?
Natalie.
Me.
Between Fredo and Jeffy and Natalie and Tiffy, I would like to kill Natalie today. Just.
I don't know.
Real quick, we're still doing gossips. Matara?
I'd like to gossip that. Wait, hold on. Does this even make sense as a gossip? I guess so. If we don't get the execution, I'd like to gossip that Natalie's the demon.
Gossip heard.
That's a terrible gossip if you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking about that now. The fortune teller asked me to do it. Sorry.
Fredo?
I did.
I would like to gossip that
You're not the
Rocco
fortune
is
teller,
still a lovely person.
All right.
I am now.
Gossip
But
heard.
Natalie may not be a lovely person.
Is there any way for Tiffy to die at night if it's a summoner game?
Assassin.
Officially,
Assassin,
that's
gossip, Godfather.
Gossip heard, Fredo, I think.
Oh, yeah, Godfather too, right? But no, we
Before
didn't.
you nominate me,
whatever.
Nina,
It doesn't matter.
I have a proposal. If I am the demon on the script, there's no way for me to move. So you can kill me tomorrow. I can get one more day of information.
Or you're the summoner and.
No,
Red
because if I'm the
herring.
first. No, I can't be the summoner on the red herring. The
True,
red herring,
you're right.
it
Is on the
has to be
townsfolk.
good.
Yep.
I could be your red herring.
You
All
could.
right, I will open nominations whenever you're ready.
So please
red herring.
let me have one more day.
I would love.
I will
to-
I'm okay with you having one more day because it means I can have more music chat with chat. Music chat with chat.
Also, I'm the town crier, so please keep the nominations low, like 2 or 3.
Just one. We just need one.
Here, I'll
Brian
give you one.
nominates-
I'm going to nominate Natalie.
Oh, you can have it, Nina.
Nina
That's fine.
nominates Natalie. Tell us more.
I'm helping Natalie out with the town crier nomination.
Please let me live one more day. One more day for town crier. It's gonna help. Also, Nina, I sincerely don't believe you can be the minion. Like, you can only be the Yoho who knew Tiffy was the fortune teller by killing fortune teller in the night.
Yep.
Pertinent
So
information.
please let me have one day of town crier information. I only know that Brian's not a minion.
Pertinent information. I have heard that Natalie is in a seamstress note with a steward.
I am aware of that. Wait, on a sword king?
Yeah.
You know, we could just run this and do a whole
right.
re-rack thing.
I'm gonna run this 5 votes, but Natalie on the
This
block.
is not gonna be a re-rack.
Listen, the
Wow.
fact that
This
everyone's
might be
hand
my-
up
my
tells
evil
me
return.
this is wrong.
Rob's
mean,
not
This is
Good.
100% wrong.
5. We got 5. Now we got 7. Okay, it's fine.
7 is
Well,
enough. Natalie's on the block.
This is confusing because now I think Brian might be the drunk, possibly, or Ash,
Possible.
or one of them being
Brian's
evil.
the
Ash
drunk
being evil
and Rob's
makes
evil.
sense.
Rob just sounded so evil yesterday. So in my world, everywhere I'm bloody, Rob's evil.
Oh, I'm happy to kill Rob. I don't have nothing on him.
Rob just tried to do a damsel guess on a dead damsel. Yes, I'm pretty sure Rob's evil.
Why are we killing him then?
Because you have more evil information against you. You have mechanical
But
information.
if I'm the demon, I can't move.
Count his gossip as an official guess.
I should have
you
claimed
can if we
Goblin.
re-rack
I
and do it
should
on
have
the game.
I should have claimed Goblin.
Yeah, you probably would have
I'd
survived.
have still voted.
Did you still claim Goblin?
Final call for
No,
nominations.
it's a little too late. It's too late for Nat.
Gonna bring this day to a close in 3, 2, 1. Natalie is executed and dies.
I mean, if this is the end of our game,
night,
that
everyone.
means our night one was longer
Could
than
it
the
just be that
Natalie.
Robson Odachi poisoning Brian through the damsel?
Yeah, let's kill him.
That was a lot of fun.
I'm totally down.
That depends on Rock will actually be in the damsel, of course, but you
I
know.
am the damsel.
Then you would have to be my red herring, Natalie.
It is definitely possible for the red herring to be the same person as before.
Hey Rocco, I heard it. You say it twice in the same gossip, right? So 2?
Yes, I said it twice. I said
Perfect,
Rocco
2.
is a lovely person, and that Natalie's not a lovely person.
Correct. Yeah, that was very, very subtle. Good job, Freda.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Rob should use it here, right? Rob should use it here. Rob, would you like to use your ability?
Sounds like I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Nina.
All right, Nina it is. Thank you, Rob.
Yep.
We'll kill Nina. We get 3 kills tonight. Kill Nina. We'll kill Ash. Oops. Wrong token. We'll kill Ash. Oh, it could be a Poe. Yeah, it could be a Poe. Nina, Ash. Who would be the safest one to kill? Probably Denny Boy. If I'm helping Evil, I kill Denny Boy. If I'm not, I kill Bryant. Should kill an outsider. Kill Rob. I'll let him execute Rob tomorrow. That's fine. Bryant's a weird kill. I mean, helping good the most would be killing I almost want to do Denny Boy. That's fine. We'll point to. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna do these 3. Okay. So, Yaga Babel, Assassin, Godfather still doesn't get a kill. The Huntsman. Let's see if Denny Boy wants to use it. Denny Boy, you want to use it?
So Rocco has assured me he's not the damsel.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's not. Like, I have to use it, right? Because I'm not going to get another day. There's no way I get another day. Unless.
Said in Hamilton's musical style.
I think the damsel is either Bryant, Eric. It could be Rocco still. I don't know. I think I'm making a mistake, but I'm going to hold it for one more night.
Okay, we're going to hold it for one more night. Thank you, Denny Boy.
All right, thanks, Steve.
I hope you're still around another day to use it.
Yeah, we'll see. Thanks.
Okay. Wild. That's wild. Yeah, so Yag can happen. So Yag says a player might die, but I think could happen technically anytime in the night order, right? Yeah, it can happen in the middle of the day, right after they say it to simulate witches or psychopaths or anything like that. I feel like you do take it, but fair play. Eric is still there. Let's go talk to Nina about music.
Hello.
Hey, Nina. Let's talk
so-
about music. What band we got today?
All right. We got Offspring.
Offspring. Okay.
Also
So I know I
another
said
90s
earlier.
band.
that I'm chat. Let us know what you think of Offspring. I know I said that I'm not a big music fan. I don't go to a lot of concerts. I did go to the Offspring concert like a month or two ago. They did a tour. It was, which album was that? It was, they played the entire album in their entirety. It was like a 20-year thing.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm
30-year
so
thing?
jealous. I love them.
What was the name of that? What album was it? Chat, let me. Do you know what album it was, Nina?
I don't. I
It's
will
whatever
tell
the
you
big
that
album was.
we did a music camp not 2 years ago, and we took
Skeleton.
all the small things and took the track for that and put new lyrics to it. It was great.
But all the small things, that's Blink 182.
Oh, you're right. No, you're right. Ignore me.
Smash, I think it was
no.
Alan Michael. I think it was Smash. So they played that entire album front to back in its entirety. They did have the skeleton, actually inflatable skeleton on stage that came up. It was really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I generally don't enjoy concerts, but you know what it is? My wife insists on being in the pit. And I cannot stand people, and I cannot stand being in the pit, because all I do want to do is punch people because they're all idiots. And that's probably fine, and probably what a lot of people in the pit do anyways. But for Offspring, we sat in the stands. We had seats, which made it much more enjoyable for me, even though we were standing, much more enjoyable.
The only concert I went to that I was in the pit was for Tool. And that was really cool. And my ex made me move into the stands because he wanted to smoke some pot and didn't want to get caught. So
I feel like that happens more in the pit. That's why I hate the pit.
It was way back in the day.
Old,
I was 18.
Nice.
But yeah.
The only other concerts where me and her actually stayed in the stands was American Idiot Tour for Green Day, and I did enjoy that one too. So.
All right, you're gonna go far, kid. Is the one I like from Offspring then?
Okay, yeah, that was good. Yeah, they had the one guy that does like gotta keep them separated, right? He came out on stage for that song just to say that line a few times, and then went off stage. It was awesome.
I love it.
All right.
Am I live?
Are you ready to make your picks?
Yes, I'm gonna ask if
you can't because you're not alive.
Oh, okay.
I know, but I still wanted to come talk to music.
Please do, because it's fun. All right.
All right. Thanks.
Bye, chat.
Bye. All right. Let's wake him up.
We might.
Ooh, boy, Spectrum.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah,
you know who did not survive the night? Ninja Nina is dead.
Makes sense.
Shocker.
As is Bryant.
Oh.
Cool.
Ooh.
As is Ash.
What?
Both charged an assassin before?
Or Godfather.
Yaga with an assassin?
Godfather would be if I'm the drunk.
Gossip, Godfather.
No, it can't be a gossip kill.
Godfather would be if I'm the drunk.
Yeah, it can't be a gossip kill.
What can I?
Thank you.
Dress on night 3.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm pretty sure it's not a summoner game. Got you.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so it didn't fucking do me any good other than gives
So
me
I was already
something of a
dead when you got
confirmation
that.
train. What?
I was already dead when you got that.
Would I?
Yeah, because I would have been dead before you would have gotten info. You would have gotten start knowing after all the killing rolls went.
Yeah, well, it's still got you.
I'm cool.
I start knowing one good player.
Yeah.
And that was you.
Okay.
Who did you?
Mataro's evil, and I don't know if one of them's a demon or if they're both minions.
You trust any boy? Rocco, do you trust any boy?
I trust Denny for now.
Denny, I'm the damsel.
Hooray! I'll turn you tonight.
Okay, well, there we go. All right, we should kill Mataro today.
I'm good with that. Thanks.
Yeah, that's rough for Fredo.
Demon and the recluse.
Yeah.
Eric, I guess it could be Eric, Fredo, Denny, or Rob. In my thoughts at this point, I would like to see who dies to see where that goes. I guess
You have Denny's role.
And Dora
Don't tell me what it
Claddle
is,
is
but
the
is it in a
first
double
chat.
okay.
Says that was a
Denny
lovely
is in a
chat.
double claim with someone who's dead,
So
so I don't believe
trash.
Denny. Okay.
Okay, I was wanting to see if that was still a thing because I had that day one. Great.
Yep, he claims Steward to me, so
And we already have a pixie somewhere.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might just win the game today.
So I think you're either drunk or Rob just evil. Yeah.
Okay.
You and Ashley the only two that know that, but I'm keeping it that way.
That's fine.
Yes, Rob can't be the no Ashley. I'm sorry.
I mean, I still think Natalie needed to die yesterday.
I mean, we should kill Rob today just for the completeness of it.
I kind of want to just kill Eric because it's kind of this meta thing. When I'm good, Eric is evil. And I cannot tell you how many games I've played with y'all that Eric has been the demon.
I've had those players. It just seems we can never beat the same team.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
I'll let you just ruminate on that one.
Yep. All right, chat. I want to talk to you for a second.
See ya.
Bye. On the off chance that we don't get another night, how about Cake?
Cake as a band?
Cake is the band.
Yeah, I don't know much about Cake as a band.
Oh,
I know they exist.
They are one of the best 90s bands ever.
Okay.
They do a lot of cover songs.
Clancy Natch says, love Cake.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Barbarian Boy says Cake is great. And Reina Rojaroon says, Nina speaks the truth. Seems like chat's on your side.
See? I love chat. Thank you.
Yeah, and
Right,
possibly an
welcome.
assassin / goblin.
Welcome back. I'll accept gossips. You got them. I'll hear them.
Not everyone at once, guys.
Natalie?
I'd like to also here guess that Rob is the demon, Danny Boy is a minion, and Motaro's a minion.
Heard?
Dead also here.
Fredo?
Y'all know what it's going to be. Lovely Rocco. Just a lovely person. I love you, boy.
I love you, buddy.
Fredo, does your information make sense?
My info? Yeah, I think so.
What's your info?
What are you?
What are you?
Oh, at this point, it doesn't matter. I'm Philo turned steward and got Bryant last night.
When did you... Okay. That's
Last night?
Yes.
Whoa,
Matara
wait.
lined up for a gossip?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'd like to gossip that...
After the summoner? Yeah.
I'd like to gossip that I am sitting next to 2 evil players.
Okay. Gossip her.
That could rock.
2 evils or 2 people that register as evil?
No, 2 evil players.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then that doesn't proc.
I'm pretty sure Recluse could proc to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Recluse could proc that.
Oh, yeah, good point.
It's still useful if it somehow manages to trigger.
All right.
Was an
Nominations are open.
We should kill Rob today, I think.
Rob or Danny, because either of them could be Nodachi Poison and Brian.
We should kill Rob. We should definitely kill Rob. I trust Danny for now.
Jeffy nominates Rob.
Nominates Rob. Tell us more.
Apparently, that's who we should be killing today.
Rob?
I'm the goblin.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
All right. Rob has claimed Goblin. It'll take 3 votes to put Rob on the block.
With passion and vigor, he claimed Goblin.
Yeah.
Natalie, fuck it, we've all.
I mean, that just proves to me it's a Godfather game, Brian.
I mean, I would.
Brian could be the drunk.
3's enough.
Rob's the drunk, probably.
Rob's
But
not on the block.
it's either assassin or Godfather or Goblin. We have no idea.
Yeah. I ain't afraid no goblin.
I hope you guys are right.
Matara nominates Fredo.
Matara nominates Fredo. Tell us more.
I don't believe he was a Philo that used his ability on night 3. I don't know if he was claiming Philo to anybody else. I thought he already spent it, so I just think that the seamstress is the drunk.
Fredo?
Mutaro, you're not a lovely person, and I hope you rot.
Pertinent.
Fredo claimed it to me.
Yeah, Fredo claimed Philo to me day one, first conversation, with the intent that was not going to use it until at least night 3 because of the possible summoner game.
I have a question.
Well, before that, I will run this.
No,
It'll take.
it pertains to this.
Okay.
What were the kill orders? How many kills have we gotten every night?
Tiffy and then everyone that died last night.
Yeah, so Tiffy died night 2. Night 3 deaths were
Nina,
Ash, and Bryant. Yep.
Bryant, yeah.
What are
Day
the
1
odds?
execution was Rocco. Day 2
Do
or
we
day 2
think it's a
execution was
Yaga
Natalie.
game?
It
Are
could
we-
be, but it's more likely Poe.
If it's a Yaga game, I think Fredo's the Yaga.
Oh yeah, with the phrase "lovely person."
With the phrase "lovely person," that is something Steve would do because I always say that about Fredo.
Would be nice, but no. I'm just
Okay,
fucking
cool. Then
with
let's
y'all.
vote for this.
All right, 3 will tie 4 to put Fredo on the block.
Also, it's impossible for the
Demon too.
it's impossible for the seamstress to be drunk if there's a seamstress being on a goblin claim.
I mean,
One's not enough.
unless that person just wants to live per se, it's not impossible at this point.
That goblin claim is on a seamstress no as well.
There's a world. Okay, Matara would definitely nominate his demon to build social credit on that the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going here's the demon now. I don't like this.
Rob claims minion and guesses Eric as the damsel.
Rob claims minion and picks Eric as the damsel. The game is now
Oh my
over, and I
What
would
the
like
fuck?
to congratulate
My God.
Evil
Wow.
on the win.
Danny, I told you yesterday.
Yeah, I
Chat,
talked
you
to
were
Eric,
wrong.
and he's
I did not fly too close to the sun, even though I mimed it and then fell under the desk while Rob was making that claim. Rob is your assassin. Eric is indeed the damsel who today made a very public announcement and came out to his huntsman. And tonight there was going to be a lovely reunion. Unfortunately, did not make it because Rob had to get in there on metal just a little bit. Let's see. How do we do this? So Ash was your seamstress on night 1, chose to pick Rob and Nat. Natalie was indeed your town crier, and Rob was indeed your assassin, which meant it was a seamstress no, though, sober and healthy. Rocco, your Shugenja, was pointing in a clockwise direction, right at Rob. However, thanks to our drunk seamstress Bryant seeing that Rob was good, it sure did frame Natalie very well.
Drunk, what is the word?
Drunk
Stewart.
Stewart. That saw Rob as good, even though Rob was evil, which really messed with the Shugenja information. On that first night, our Yagababble Fredo with the phrase "a lovely person" said it.
Wow.
And we killed Tiffy, our fortune teller, who had Rocco as a red herring. Tiffy, night 1, picked the demon and the recluse as fortune teller.
Oh, I said that too to Ash.
Recluse doing recluse things unfortunately caused a little bit of damage there. But then when Tiffy died, we didn't feel too bad because Nina was the pixie who saw fortune teller, and then we could actually keep the fortune teller information coming. We decided, or tactically, I decided to make Nat the new red herring, and then Nina picked Tiffy and Nat and got a yes, leading to the situation in which we found ourselves in, a very confusing one. This leaves just one minion, and that is Motaro, the Godfather, who actually did not get a kill because we never executed an outsider. And last night was 2 Yagababble kills and an assassin.
What were the
Evil
bluffs?
knew that there was that you weren't the damsel, Rocco.
The bluffs
Yeah,
were gossip,
Rocco, I
philosopher,
had you down
soldier.
as artist.
What philosopher and soldier?
It was gossip, philosopher, soldier as bluffs.
Philosopher, soldier.
I struggled with going for the pixie because with the damsel on the script, everything in me wanted to claim damsel. I'm sorry, Eric.
That's all right.
on day 2 or whatever it was, I went up to Rocco And I'm like, Rocco, I'm looking for a damsel. He's like, you should talk to Eric. I think Eric's the damsel. So I went a beeline to Eric, and I'm like, Eric, I'm the huntsman. I think you're the damsel. He's like, no. I've been giving you tours, but I'm not the damsel.
What's funny is
fair because I could be minion, but
Eric gave me damsel in his 4, but one of his 4
he gave it to everyone.
One of his 4 was in Nadashi, yeah.
Evil Steve, I'm back.
He's back.
Baby.
Interestingly enough, this one I actually did not try to put my thumb on the scale. It actually was like I'm making decisions. I was trying to keep it as even killed as I could, and look what happens. You get a damsel win. I guess the moral of the story is if you can't get evil to win, just put a damsel in play.
Yeah.
That's the shortcut.
Yeah, and I kind of stole it from Mataro. Mataro was actually the one who kind of like hard found out that Eric was the damsel. But
Robbie's assassin ability.
I was between Eric and Denny for the longest, and then I remembered Denny on day 1 was like desperate not to be executed, and I had forgotten about that. And then I said to Rob, I said, Denny's either the exorcist or the huntsman, so let's just go for Eric in case Fredo's ever on the block. Why not?
Also, good job finding the phrase, Rocco.
Yeah,
Rocco, that was amazing.
That's why I ended up saying it right then, because I knew that Fredo was gone next day.
Well, day
I was
1,
trying to
Rob,
push it. I was trying to get 2 kills tonight.
Well, day 1, Rob, you kind of brought attention to it because you were like, "Why are people saying that over and over again?" And I wanted to be just, shh, don't say it.
I don't know. I was trying to meta it away from Fredo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but anyway.
Rob, you sounded so evil on day 1, though. I knew you were evil.
Yeah.
You sounded
Guys,
so
y'all still killed me.
Yeah, I wasn't that worried about it.
I'm sorry.
Before we sign off, Nina, chat wants one more music take.
Okay.
What do we got? What's our next 90s man?
Oh, we're going to do it right in town. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it here. We'll get
Next
everyone's
one on the
input.
list. I actually have a few. So, System of a Down.
Love them.
System of a Down.
Yeah.
Yep.
A waka waka.
I'll be honest,
And
I
then
thought they
I
were a
went to-
2000s band. I didn't realize they were from the 90s.
No, definitely
Yeah.
90s. Eminem.
Yes.
Technically 90s, but like pushing it? I feel like he came out
No,
like
he was
98,
90s.
97.
No,
Yeah,
he was
Red Hot
90s.
Chili Peppers
was
are
90s.
88. I want to tell you, man.
All right, so these are older because I know they're not 90s, but Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
88.
I like them.
Well, the dog is like 89.
Eh.
ACDC.
And
Up here.
Disturbed,
Meh.
which is definitely 90s. Okay.
Interesting.
Then Disturbed 2000?
Nope. 97, I think.
Wow.
94, actually.
Chat's making a guess. Nina, do you like Everclear?
I do.
There you go.
The
We got
band
Nina's
or
music
the
style.
alcohol?
Yes. The answer is yes.
I
Whatever
like
you want.
music. I like music. Nina's
Nina,
a music
at one
nerd.
point, did you smell sex and candy in the air?
I smell sex and candy for sure.
All right. Well,
So, Steve, just so you
Yeah.
know, Eminem's debut album was released in 1996.
Yeah,
96 was the
Disturbed
M and like
debut
the
album was
Slim Shady
2000.
LP. Is that what it's called?
No, Infinite. The Slim Shady EP was released in 1997.
97. Okay, that's the one I remember. So, yeah,
Nina,
I was
Disturbed was formed in 94, first album 2000.
a
Although
white kid
Nina,
skater boy in 97. I definitely had Eminem on loop all the time whenever I was driving anywhere.
I've seen
Blood Sugar Sex
Korn.
Magazine.
I've seen Korn, Deftones, Pantera, Tool, Black Sabbath, which was a really cool one in '98. They did a reunion tour, which was really great. Yeah, I love me some metal.
I saw
Well,
Blue
you
Oyster
My daughter and I,
in concert once.
my daughter and I used to go to shows kind of as her thing. She's a professional drummer now. We went to 200 shows.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow.
Everything from, rock, pop, jazz, all kinds of art.
I'm a cellist.
All right, chat. This was a lot of fun. I tried to help Evil win. I failed. I tried to be neutral and Evil won. So what are you going to do? The moral of the story is don't try too hard. I tried so hard, and I got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Have a good night. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. We did not pay out the prediction. Let's pay out the prediction. Prediction: good wins, evil wins. Oh, evil won! Yay! Yay. Big thing tomorrow, Tuesday stream with the EU Strew, but Thursday's the new character release. Come back Thursday night. See what the new character is. Come play with us. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna end the stream, or I'm gonna go to the exit screen, run some ads, and I'll see if there's anyone playing to raid. And if there is, I'll raid them. But good night. Take care. Be safe. Love you guys. See you later.
Okay, what?
All right, Nina wants to say bye. Well, I'm looking for someone to raid. What do you want to say to chat?
Thank you for letting me have my music chat tonight.
Perfect. We have to find. I was noticing Twitch is doing like a special thing where if you do a stream together event, you can unlock special like holiday emotes. So we need to find somebody that will do a stream together event with us just for that.
I think I might know somebody.
It have to be like in the next week. It have to be like Monday night or like.
Or how about Friday night?
Friday night, just to do a stream, just to do that. That could be interesting.
Because I don't mind doing it if you want to. Because we could do a dual stream with Heartclaim, and we do Friday night streams.
Friday night stream just to get the thing. That could be fun. That's actually not a bad idea, and I should be free this Friday. I think. Let's try to set that up.
Let's chat about it. Okay.
Let's set it up. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna find someone to raid. We're gonna be raiding Apollo Nick, who's been up for 5 hours. Oh, maybe they're gonna be ending soon. Oh no. But Ongaku Sensei is the other person, and they are also. They've been raiding for 4 hours, streaming for 4 hours. Oh no! Okay, I'll pick someone. All right, thanks, Nina. Bye.
Pick somebody. All right, bye, chat.
Let's raid them. They only got 4 viewers, so send them some love, chat.